take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who?
Welcome, everybody. My name is Carlo. I have with me, like usual, man, your boy Brandon. Be more careful. You're careful. What's up, man?
What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, man? Beautiful Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Bro, happy Memorial Day to everybody, man. Like, I mean, can you guys tell us what is that, man? Me and my boy right here, we feel like so dumb, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not up to date with the holiday shit. You know what I'm saying? But
memorial shit, what that mean for the fallen soldiers?
Yeah.
That
That's what I think it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, people in the comment, they're gonna say, man, this nigga,
they ain't know no shit. It's okay.
Yeah, man. Brendan is not patriot. I'm Haitian, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Brendan should know that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just ignorant. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's for the soldiers, the falling soldiers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that is, man. But like I said, man, welcome to the show, man. We're gonna have a long night, man. We have a lot of shit. We have like the Tory thing, because the guy that stopped Tory spoke out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this. Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he said he was self-defense. I don't know how that was self-defense, but we're gonna listen to what he said, and then we're gonna talk about like bro, it's a lot of topic, like the Remy mime, Papoose. You know what I'm saying? That's the main topic. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that shit. But we have a lot of shit today. It's gonna be a long show. Like I told my boy earlier, man, be prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a long show. And then tomorrow we ain't going nowhere, man. Just come hanging out with us, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Comment. Go ahead, bro. I'm doing your job for
like,
you. I don't know what.
Comment, share, subscribe, and if you feel it in your heart, donate.
Yeah.
Next
man.
goal is to get to 1,000. Y'all got us to 500. Took a nice little journey.
Yeah.
And we continuing the struggle and continuing to build. We know life is life, man, but we appreciate y'all continuing to fuck with us.
Yeah.
And just continue to fuck with us.
Yeah, you guys do, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate every single one of you.
We can't do it.
Exactly, bro. Big shout out to Tim and Teller, man. This nigga always here supporting us. I don't know if this a nigga. No, I think it's a nigga, because the way he be commenting. You know what I'm saying? I was saying maybe it's Brad. I don't think it's Brad. Oh, hey. That's how they call it, Brad. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Or Guan. shout out to you, Tim, man. You know what I'm saying? You always supporting the show. You do. Day one, nigga, man. You are the one, nigga. Day one. That's what I said. Day one, nigga, man. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everybody, bro. We're gonna go straight into the show right now, man. Here's the thing, bro. Look, guess what's going on? Your boy, there you go. Hold on. Give him 1 second. There it is. So your boy right here just got married.
You married her?
Bro. Your boy Travis Hunter. I mean, bro, let me say this. Let me ask you. Should we be happy for the guy? Because usually marriage is a great
Sacred
thing. You know what I'm saying? Sacred, right?
Thing. Yeah,
it's a secret thing. It should be happy. It should be anything. But by knowing how this chick was acting or has been acting, should we be happy for the nigga or should we be sad for him?
you should still be happy for him because he's happy. And then when it all crumbles, we're just gonna say we told your stupid ass. So, but we want you to be happy. And for that little bit of time, you was happy, but we told your stupid ass what was going to happen. So don't come acting like to us when it happens like we didn't tell you. We're for your happiness and we're happy for you. and we hope it doesn't end like we're telling you it's going to end.
No, he will. It will. Man, does. Yes, he will, man. Look, man, this girl got her whole money, like, before this girl, I'm not gonna call her a bitch because I don't know her. But this girl, before she married that nigga, she got a whole money ring on her ring finger. What that tells you? That tells you she only married to the money, bro. You know what I'm saying? She don't care about no marriage, bro. That's what that means, innit? If you see a girl, you're talking to a girl.
Say it again.
She got a money ring. She got a money
ring.
sign. Like no, she got a money sign on her ring finger. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So what that means?
Oh, I mean,
so that means she married to the money, right?
Absolutely.
She ain't marry your ass, nigga. And then she was talking about like, oh, I was not attracted to him before. So okay, so just
so that money
all of a sudden you're attracted to her. I mean to him, right? Everything is good. So I mean, bro, can you tell the truth, nothing but the truth, why you're attracted to him now?
Because he's financially secured her future.
Yeah. Oh, he's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He make me laugh. Bullshit.
And she was in a relationship when he first tried to talk to her. She's not a cheater.
Yeah. And then this nigga, bro, look, man. You know there's some people, this is what, from my 32 years living on this earth, I've seen a lot. There's some people that learn from other people's mistake, error. There's some people, they have to go through their own like trial and tribulation for them to learn. You know what I'm saying? Some of them have like, some people have to bust their ass to understand how it feels to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I think this nigga is one of them because he got a lot of example. You know what I'm saying? Like ball players who went through shit like that with chick like that, because you can see her for who she is from a mile away. But I think the psyche got this nigga blind. That's what happened.
The fact that he never had a bad bitch, or what media would consider the bad bitch.
I mean, she's me. I mean, bro. I mean, she's above average, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if he wasn't an athlete, he ain't handsome though. So if he wasn't an athlete, he wouldn't be able to pull that regularly.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's very true.
It ain't like a nigga like him. If he wasn't an athlete, it ain't like he got finesse, charisma, or game.
Yeah.
Because there's some niggas that's like that. Some niggas could be ugly and don't need no money, and they got game and dick. And that's good enough to get
AKA me, man. AKA me.
You know what I'm saying? But he don't look like that type.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I completely understand what you're saying, man. You know what I'm saying? You look at this nigga, man. You can see all of his teeth. All of them is like, he smiles so bright. I'm telling you, this nigga like smiles so, he smiles so wide. Bro, you can see all of his teeth. Look at this girl, man. She's showing the ring. You're so happy.
He's more happy than she is.
Look, man. In a couple years, you know the mistake you made? Or should I must say mistake, man, just because like women nowadays, we know how they are, bro. I ain't gonna like sugarcoat anything. The mistake he made, right, is marry her this young. Because if he did
you didn't even get to do nothing in life.
That's one of the dumbest shit you could have done, bro.
Yes.
Like, who was advising this nigga?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then even if you stay with her like for 10 years, like 20, like, but later on she'll divorce you and then she'll get half because she's gonna say, oh, I've been with him. Yeah, because you just started. She was, you know what I'm saying? You just started and you just got drafted, right?
Especially if you get that lady some babies. If you put babies in that lady, you're done.
But you know this nigga gonna like, bro, this nigga been going, it's gonna go raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I mean, bro, I don't know, man. I hate like when I see young niggas like that. Usually black niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? And then make this kind of mistake, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can see like this lady was, I mean, she's the one that's controlled the whole shit. Bro, how the hell I'm with a woman and I'm gonna wait outside of a fucking strip club while she's in there like twerking on niggas, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of like weird shit, and I'm outside waiting on her just because I cannot go inside because there's alcohol there. What the fuck is that? I have to so I go drop her, stay in the car for 3 hours while she's having fun, possibly have, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of like crazy shit on other men. You know what I'm saying? I
Ain't no
mean,
possibly.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Factually, you don't go to the club to do nothing else. You're not going to the club to just drink and sit at the bar. That's not what the club is for.
yeah. And then the funny thing, when she's telling the story, she don't understand. She's making the nigga feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
Making him feel bad, making him
Yeah,
look
I mean,
bad.
bro, yeah, make him look bad. Literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, if I have
Thinking
a,
you making
if
him sound like he a gentleman. Nah, you making that nigga
yeah,
sound like a stupid ass simp.
yes,
Dumbass
that's
nigga. He
what it
dropping his
is.
bitch off to get hit. And he waiting in the car for her to get finished and then drop her back off safely.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
but you don't, bro. Like a respectful woman, bro. She wouldn't dare, bro. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't dare, like, go anywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? Go anywhere that, you know, she knows that you cannot go. You see what I'm saying? If she's really into you, she wouldn't say, you know, let me go to the strip club or go to anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a little older than him, right? So she already live like longer than him. She knows what kind of like how to play him. You see what I'm saying? So,
This shit is
man,
sad.
it
But
is
I'm
sad,
happy
man. You
for
know
him
what
if
I'm
he
saying?
happy, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's a
Keep
difference
spending that money.
between,
Don't lose that money
no,
and you won't
bro.
lose that
Look, there's a.
happiness.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, now let me ask you. Let's
Don't
real
get
talk.
injured. And them
Real
checks don't
talk. Hold
come
on.
don't stop coming in. We'll
Real
see how
talk.
happy you are then.
Let me ask you this. You say it's happy. Is it what kind of happiness? I mean, happiness you see. Is it because I'm looking at this nigga, right? In his
Hmm.
eyes, you think he got a trophy.
See, to
You know what I'm
keep it,
saying?
yeah,
But
to
the
him he
happiness is
does.
beyond like how beautiful she is, the way
He has
she
to
is, right?
learn that though. He has to learn that though. He's still black. He's still young. He still haven't experienced anything. We still have to put that on the table. He's still a young man. He just became an adult. He hasn't experienced life at all. He hasn't this
Hmm.
probably his real first relationship. He probably never got his heart broken yet. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? He probably never even got his heart broken yet. So of course a nigga who ain't got his heart broke yet, who hasn't gone through the heartbreak of being broken
Hmm.
down by a woman is not going to listen until that happens. That's one thing that you cannot. You know how you what you just said. You was like some people got to go through shit, and some people learn from others' mistakes. These are one
Right.
of them situations that you cannot learn from nobody else. You have to go through your own heartbreak. You cannot become a man until your heart is broken.
But no, but here's the thing though. But if your girl is acting crazy in the public, everybody sees it. Why can't you see it?
Because if that's what you used to and that's what you see everybody else that got a bad bitch and the bad bitch is complicated, always running her mouth, always uppity, always, if that's the, you don't know that it's fucked up, you just know that that's what you want and that's what comes with that, so you think it's normal.
Hmm.
So anybody else that's telling you that that's not normal, you're considered as hating on them because you ain't never had a bad bitch, so you don't know what it takes. You got a regular bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But
You know
then
what I'm
that
saying?
also comes with experience. You have to go through these bitches and run through these bitches. That's what experience is for men. It's the complete opposite for a woman. We have to run through bitches as men. It's designed for us to. We supposed to get our heart broken. You don't go through life. You don't become a man without going through shit.
Facts, big facts. I agree with you 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if
But
you,
to him, like he said, to him, he ain't never had shit. This is a bad bitch to him. He don't give a fuck. That's happiness to him. He has money. He has a bad bitch. And let's keep it all the way funky. Nowadays, everything is conditional. So it doesn't even matter if the bitch was gonna be black. She only fucking with him for his money because he's rich. She's not genuinely fucking with him because she's genuinely fucking with him. Let's keep that all the way funky. So it don't matter what bitch he would have got. Financial stability was gonna be number one in their eyes. That's why they're with him. But you want to look for a bitch Since you already, and this comes with age and this comes with experience, and he doesn't have neither yet. Since you know that all bitches are the same, and it's designed for them to be that way because naturally the man takes care of the woman. So of course the woman's going to pick the best man that she can you get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the dynamic, but the world tries to make it fucked up on how they try to make it fucked up morally and all this and all that. But it's designed how it's designed. So of course a woman is going to get the best that she can get, just like a man is going to get the best that he can get.
Yeah. I mean, bro, she had the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? He
Now the
was an
thing
NFL.
is
He
for
was the
him
first
is to
draft, right?
find
He
a
was the
woman.
first drafted, right?
Mhm.
Hey man, she had the jackpot.
It's to
This nigga
find a
probably gonna
woman.
make milk. Go ahead.
It's to find a woman that's nice to you and brings you peace when you do these things, and not the woman that blatantly acts like she don't give a fuck or blatantly acts like she's the prize when
Okay,
it's in
now
fact
okay,
you.
hold on. Let me catch you up. Let me catch you off a little bit. I gotta ask you this question. You said, which I agree with you. You said women, mostly women, before they get with you, they gotta see what they gotta get from the relationship. You know what I'm saying? When I'm saying like financially, the lifestyle, so I'm saying that's how they look at it. But us,
And
we
that's
typically
normal.
look at.
That's life.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. But let me finish my question.
Mhm.
But us men, we typically look. We've known for that. Like the beauty, usually, if we see
Exactly.
the
The first
beauty,
thing
we.
a man looks
But
for
now,
is
is
beauty
my
and if
question.
she's fuckable.
Now, let me ask you this. Like, I gotta ask you this. Now, is it? Do we have to change because this is a different type of women we have now in society,
Hmm.
right? So, do we have to change the way we think? Should we just go after women who just not only the baddie? You know what I'm saying? The way she looks. Should we go after like the same way they go
Hmm.
after men? Should we do that?
Yes, you have to adapt with the times. So, you know, you're not going to get. Now, this is my personal opinion. This is not facts. But how the
Uh-huh.
world is going now, you know, you're not getting everything in the full package. So,
Right.
you have to go with fits you. You have to go with the most for your buck. And what I
Uh-huh.
mean by that, like, you might get a fine ass bitch, but she gonna be dumb and disrespectful.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can get a okay broad. She'll be feminine and nice and cool, but her body just not gonna be that well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, bro. I think here's the thing. What I like I just said, man. You know, women evolve with time. Men don't evolve with time. We just have the same mental. I think he's wired. That's how we wired. You know what I'm saying? To just go after the beauty. If the woman is beautiful enough, but we'll tolerate disrespect. We tolerate most men. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't think it's every man, but I think most men they will tolerate a lot just because she look a certain way. She got a fat ass. She got some big boobs. You know what I'm saying? Or she fuck you a certain way. We, bro, there's a lot of like red. You know what I'm saying? How do you call this shit, man?
Red pill niggas. But
Red flags.
nowadays
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
the
red flags.
times
We're
have
just like,
changed. So majority of us niggas is not going through that shit no more. Only the rich niggas got to deal with that shit, and they can pick because they can. I mean, they still getting caught up or whatever, but they still have the top of the pick because they're rich. The average
yeah,
nigga is not going through that shit no more because the average bitch nowadays is ran through and she already trauma filled and
right.
already has kids. So majority of the women that you're gonna come to is already pre fucked up and already got families and shit and looking for somebody else to come fix that shit. That's the majority
Right.
nowadays. Not
I
fifty
understand.
50. It's like 80-20. Yeah, it's women out there, still good women out there, but the majority are all of them are the same. Fucked up.
I understand, man. I ain't even
All of
like gonna
them want
trip.
traditional men, but don't want to do nothing traditional that a woman's supposed to do. They want to
Yeah.
do all these degrees and have all these degrees and make all this money, but then when they get married, they don't want their money to contribute to the household. They want the man to do everything, provide for everything.
I
Who
mean,
the fuck is
bro, it's
saving? How the
it's
fuck is you gonna
crazy.
progress as a future, as a
Yeah.
family, and if it's only one person doing everything and your
And then
money
what's
don't? So what
funny,
the
I
fuck is
was
the what's the
like,
purpose of your degrees?
yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's
So you
because
wasting time.
even though like women now, you know what I'm saying, say, oh, it's equality, this equality, that. But when it comes to financially, they're still living in 1950. When it comes to like contribute to the financially to the household, they still want the men to do everything. And then the funny thing, even the mediocre bottom of the line women still have the same mindset with a bad bitch. You
Yes,
know what I'm saying? I was watching like a
absolutely.
Kendrick.
That's no, that's the no, that's
I was
honestly, not
watching
to
a
cut you
Ken.
off. Let me just say this, and you can continue
Alright.
because you just said something. You just said something real powerful that I don't want to go over a lot of people's heads that's watching this. You said it. Regular women or the bottom of the barrel women thinking that because they get some dick from a certain type of men that automatically thinks that they're on that level now, and
No, you're
that is
not.
crazy.
Yeah,
That is crazy. That's
yeah.
the delusion that we living in. They think just because they can get in a relationship or a fuck
And then
situation
not
ship.
only that, man, just because they make the money, they can get whatever men they want. And then that's a
No, it's not
force.
whatever men they
That's
want. It's the
very
lesser
false.
quality men. It's the beta males that don't have no substance, that don't have nothing, that live
No,
off
here's
bitches.
what I say. Here's what here's the reason why I said that. I was watching Kendra G. You know who that is,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
She got a, like a whole like dating show on YouTube.
Yeah,
It'd be
she's
so
ass
funny.
too.
So yeah, she is too. She was dating a whole scammer, a Nigerian scammer. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sending
I heard
women to
about that.
jail and everything. But here's what I was saying, bro. I was watching like this Kendra G like show. This woman is fat. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I usually don't make fun of how like people look physically, but this woman wasn't attractive. She could have like millions of dollars. I don't think I can. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
Yeah,
able,
she
but
she
she's
would have to give
still
you a gift every time.
right. And then she's still like say, "Oh, I cannot date somebody that makes less than like $100,000." Bro, if I'm a man, I'm making $100,000, bro. You think I'm gonna do
I'm
for
not
you?
picking no Teletubby.
Yes, man. You're gonna make your money like worth the. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Your personal, you have to have a great personality. You have to have certain, certain things that I say, okay, maybe
And
I can
independent women
bypass
don't
that.
have
But
that.
usually men, we don't think like that usually. You know what I'm
Do you know? Let me ask you a question.
saying?
Have you ever met a woman that had both? That was a boss bitch, had her own company or whatever, was a CEO or whatever, made six figures or whatever. Let's just say six figures. A
Hmm.
woman that made six figures and she was also feminine.
No, it's impossible.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot balance the both.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's either you this or you that. Because if you're a
Exactly.
boss woman, if you're a CEO, usually you
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 have to
you have
do
to
shit that the
confront.
regular woman
Yeah,
can't ain't
bro, you have
doing.
to
You have to
confront
be
people, and
masculine.
then you cannot
Yes.
turn that shit out. Can turn that shit
Yes.
off when you get home, man.
Thank
You're
you.
still gonna like, yeah, it's
Thank
because
you.
it's natural
It's in you
in you.
now.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So that's what that is. You cannot,
You cannot
because
have
I've seen
both.
women say, "Oh, I'm a boss at work," but when bro, no, you're not. You're not. One thing the nigga gonna say or do that's gonna bring you back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Let's the nigga like lost his job like for like a month. That's when you're gonna like start. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like you cannot turn
Shit
that
is
shit off.
crazy, bro.
But for hunters, man, you know what I'm saying? Travis Hunter, bro. I wish you the best and luck. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
You
real.
young, you 20 some years
Grind.
old, bro. Like I said, you're gonna have to learn that shit by yourself. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? We see it.
I
I
hope that pussy
understand.
worth it. You
Yeah, I
worrying. So that
understand.
motherfucker must got some grip.
Yeah, she does, man. She does. She looks like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, bro, these chick, bro, they be doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They be asking you to fuck them in their ass. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
give a fuck, but I
eh,
can't marry. I can't marry as no athlete. Even as no man, I can't marry at no
yeah.
20 something. Like I gotta do shit. I gotta experience life. I
But
gotta
here's my
go
question,
different
bro.
places and shit.
I
I
don't
can't do that.
understand why. What would make you do that? Like, because you got, bro, you just started in the fucking NFL. Women gonna throw that,
Not having
bro.
no bitches
Women. That's what
to
I'm
do that to
saying.
you. Not having no game. Not having no You never had no bitches coming up. You never was able to get no cheeks in school. You never was able to talk to no nah. So you had to be an athlete. So as soon as you got an athlete, you had some power behind that name. You can pick and choose who you want to fuck with. And then even still, off your looks alone, if a motherfucker don't know you, they gonna double back when they find out who you are. It's
Let me ask you a
now.
question. Let me ask you this: do you think it's her that's pressuring him?
Say it again.
Do you think it's her that's pressure him to get married?
No.
She
Nope.
looks like she's running the relationship from what I've seen.
She could be. That don't mean she pressured him into doing it.
Yeah, but if she's saying, you know what, I'm about to be 30, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. I understand what she's doing. She probably like doing it so she can establish her situation, you know what I'm saying, when the money
She's
comes.
doing what she's supposed
right?
to do.
But I understand
She's
that.
doing what she's
But
supposed
the
to do.
nigga young is in love. That could be like a grooming
That's
to a certain way. Can
stupid
it be?
ass. He's a grown ass man. You gotta be a man at some point. He's a man now, so he gotta make his own decisions, and you gotta be responsible for the decisions that you make as a man, wrong or right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, next time, man.
Just put
'cause
everything in your
y'all
mother
niggas,
name. Put
y'all
everything in
niggas,
your mother name,
yeah.
Travis. What you talking about?
I don't think she'll go for that, bro. Women, bro, this woman is smart, bro. She's not gonna go for that. But there was a soccer player. You probably heard of
There's a
this
lot of
nigga.
people that did it that ran the game after the soccer player.
But-
Hey, that soccer player did that. He's the
Yeah, this
GOAT,
nigga
for
started
real.
with that shit. His name is Hakimi. He's playing for
But
Paris
see,
Saint
that's what I'm
Germain in
saying.
France.
He already knew though. He already knew the game.
But here's what you don't understand. This nigga is
And that bitch
fucking
looked
Arabs.
like she was.
No.
that bitch looked like she was
Look.
gonna do that.
No. Look, listen to what I'm saying.
Go
The
ahead.
soccer player that did it is Arabs. Is literally Arabs. Is Muslim nigga. They don't play with shit like that. They don't let like women run them.
Absolutely.
But in the West, we let women run us. So it's probably gonna be harder for him to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And because you know, like he's a Muslim, usually women know their place. So I'm pretty sure she wasn't not asking anything about his financial situation until they got divorced and see that there was nothing on his name. But him and her, bro, like the first moment like they signed a marriage thing, bro, she's all up in his financial like because
see
she
what
got
you're
you know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I see what
You
you're
understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because the West and the Muslim like world is two different things, man. Like if you're a Muslim, you that the woman will be
But it
there
don't
like to
yeah, I
ask you some
understand what
shit
you're saying,
like
but
that.
it still don't matter if they married or not. If the shit is still not in his name, it's not in his name. So I understand what you're saying. I don't give a fuck what he signed. If he endorsed all his shit to his mother's account and not his,
not-
and then he go to his mother. I know. I'm just saying. I know he's not.
But
I'm
here's
saying
the
if
thing
he
too.
if he did do it that way, it's nothing that she can do.
Yeah.
Like she can't take nothing that he don't got. Like if he was to endorse all his checks and shit to his mother, just like the soccer nigga did, and whenever he needed money, he just go to his mother and his mother paid for the shit. It's nothing she can do, whether
But here's
she's
the
married
thing
to him
though.
or not.
Let's be honest though. Bro, we're talking about the black community, man. How many of us got good relationship with our mother like that?
Oh, absolutely. No, you are absolutely right. I was not disputing that, bro. You are
Yeah.
absolutely right. We can't. You right. 'Cause,
With
bro,
not
we
even
take
our
that
mother,
shit
like
too.
our whole family member, because they be like stealing our shit, they
Absolutely.
be doing all type of shit. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. So we don't even have that option. You are absolutely right. You are
Right.
absolutely right.
Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to nigga again, man. Good luck, man. You know what I'm saying? Next time, bro. I mean, I'll be
That's
here
crazy.
to clown you. You know what I'm saying? When you come to the social media, saying like all time crying for the black to support you. Alright, nigga.
Let's
Go
hope
to
she
the
don't
Mexican,
DDG
nigga.
you and shit.
Yeah. Good. Or Shannon Sharp. Cause she close to the snow
Nah,
bunny.
she can't
then-
stand to shop him.
Bro,
Shit,
she
that's
close
his
to the
wife
snow
now.
bunny than you know what I'm saying, than
That's his wife
Haley.
now. That's his wife now, though.
And
And
she
they the same age. That's his wife.
No, they're
That's
not.
different.
She like 5 years older than than
No,
that nigga.
that's not 50, 30 plus.
But it could
They in
be.
the same
Because
no.
imagine, right? She's 25.
bro.
the nigga
5
is
years,
20.
no.
No, she's
So what?
26.
Oh,
Listen,
she's
no,
older
I think
than
she's
him.
27. 5 years older than him.
Oh no, that's
So-
dead.
Look. Imagine she's 26 or 27. The nigga is 22, something like that. So when this girl was 18, this nigga was what? 12? Bro, like this lady know that game, man. Her brain been like, well, I'm
It's
telling
not
you.
that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that much.
I don't think it's bad, but look, here's what you don't understand. Women, their mind develop like early than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, if she's
I don't believe that
25, she
either,
probably
but
got a
okay.
mindset of like a 40-year-old woman, and then this nigga is like 22. It's probably got a mindset of a 18-year-old
That's a
man.
lie.
How?
They don't. They don't develop faster than men. Their bodies do, not their minds. Their bodies develop faster than men, not their minds. They lied to us. These bitches
Explain
dumb
that
as
because
shit.
look, because the reason why the reason why I said that is because us. Okay, when a girl like turn 18, 19, 20, usually they're thinking about the future, right? How are they gonna like marry? Or they gonna, you know what I'm saying? How they gonna
No,
build their life? But us,
no.
most of us, no, I'm talking
Maybe
about like
back in the day, maybe when
most
we was
women.
growing up. When we was
But
growing
here's
up,
what I'm
yeah.
saying: us
When we
men,
was
once
growing
we
up,
turn
yeah.
18, man, we
Not
don't give
now.
a fuck. We're still like doing dumb shit with our
Absolutely.
lives.
Absolutely.
But when women
Absolutely.
is 18, 19, 20, usually they're thinking about the future. Most of them, not all of them, of course, but
No, they not. No, they
you
not,
don't
bro.
think so?
No, they not. No. No.
All right,
Because
I
if
take
that
your
was the
word for it,
case,
bro.
it wouldn't be so many single baby mothers. They fucking just like the niggas. Niggas ain't fucking themselves.
That
So
makes
that's
sense,
come on,
man. You're
man.
right. You're right. You're right, man. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You're right. You're right. But like I said, I keep saying shout out to the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good luck, nigga. That's all I got for you, man. Bonne chance. I say it in French for you, bro. Bonne
Pretty
chance.
much.
Yeah,
I
man,
hope the
bro.
problems is
Let's.
worth the money.
Yeah, it is, man, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like the power
So I'm
of
saying, if I get
vagina,
rich, I
man.
probably just want to outsource everything. I'll
The
outsource my
power.
love too.
The power of vagina, man. You know what I'm saying? The power of, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, look,
Nah, the
when that
power
shit
of
is
good
dripping a
vagina.
certain way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eh?
The power of good vagina.
So why you don't understand, bro? Like most of these niggas, man. You been in the hood,
Vagina is
the hood
everywhere.
bitch. This is
But
what I'm
good
saying. The
vagina
hood
is
bitch.
not.
Huh?
I said vagina is everywhere and it's free. But good vagina is not.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga probably like she probably got a good grip, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Good shit. And then the nigga like grew up in the hood. He probably been fucking like
And
hood
he's
bitches
paying
who's
for
been
her
fucking
youth.
everybody, right?
He's paying for
So
her youth. You see what I'm saying? So by the time, like you said, she gonna play the long game, and then one day she gonna feel like after 10 years, she done gave him 2 kids, body used up. Now it's time to go on to the next nigga, and I don't love this nigga no more. She gonna find some shit. He ain't got time for me, cause he always playing the game. He
yeah.
don't never be home. Then they gonna break up. Then she gonna ask for
So
whatever
she
she
might
gonna
fuck
ask for to
around
take
fucking
that
his
shit to the next nigga.
teammates. She might fuck around fucking his teammates, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen women like that before. Allegedly.
Oh shit.
Allegedly, man. Bro, let's move on, man. Let's talk
Let's
about
go.
Big Ack, man. Big Ack. Big Ack had a mix. DJ AK. Have you seen this shit, bro? This nigga was on stream. You like Big Ack, man? Big Ack?
I was fucking with him a little bit, but
What's
I
up, man?
stopped really fucking with him when I seen how much he was glazing Drake. I was like,
That I hate too.
I
That
was like,
I'll be honest with you, man.
that
I
shit
look
turned
up to
me
this
off.
nigga, man.
That
I
shit
look up
turned me
to
off
him.
to him.
There's him in the podcast like streaming thing. I look up to him. I look up to DDG. You know what I'm saying? I follow them
Hmm.
niggas because I've been following this nigga and DDG for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I hate the same shit you say you hate about him. The way this nigga is sucking Drake penis, I don't like it. Even though I love Act, man. I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like when I, you know what I'm saying? I'd be listening to his like streaming, you know what I'm saying? His live is, bro, this nigga is funny as hell.
He's
You know what I'm saying? I'm
entertaining
trying
like a
to be like this
motherfucker.
nigga. Huh?
It's like, nah, he entertaining like a motherfucker. Yeah, he gonna bring
Yeah.
you that news, but I
I'm
just
telling
like
you,
the way
but the
he. I
way
couldn't
is it,
believe how he was
yeah,
doing
the
what
way
he
it's
was
going
doing.
about,
I'm
like
like,
nobody can
bro.
say anything about Drake. It's like Drake lawyer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hate about it. Drake lost the battle. I understand. We see like what Drake did. You know what I'm saying? Sue uh his record label just because they promoted like the diss song that Kendrick made, and guess him, this is some sucker shit. You lost, you lost. You said some shit about the nigga. You said he was beating on his girl, on his wife, and then there was no documentary, nothing about him. Like Kendrick put his hands on his baby mama. That was a lie you made, right? If I said you were fucking kids, that wasn't true. That's a lie I made. People usually do that when there's a battle, when there's a rap battle. People make shit just to hurt people because that's what rap battle is. I insult you, you insult me. You know what I'm saying? But you take
Yeah,
it to the
but
court like just for that, this is some sucker shit.
because how about this? Those actions are really taking place.
Hey, man.
That's the difference. That's why he got to sue and make sure he ain't addressed with that because those actions are really taking place there. And
But
allegedly, he knows about it.
now let me ask you a question. If you're under your record label, so they know every little thing that you're doing. If this is really happening, like you said, why would you go after your record label that can expose you? Because they got everything on you. And you.
That is
This is
true.
not smart.
That is true as well. But when you give somebody almost or clearly over $500,000, I mean, $500 million, that comes with a little bit of power, you think. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though these other people's got billions, maybe trillions, but with your quarter billion, you may think you got a little bit of power, like Diddy.
But usually you don't, man. Until
And they
like
show
they
you
show you, you
otherwise.
don't. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
them years
But
that they let you get away with shit that you was getting charged with, and it was never, all it was just thrown under the bus. Your
right.
name coming up for murders and shit because you famous, thrown under the bus and shit. All that shit is gonna come back out in some type of way.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So here's what's going on with Big Act, man. So he was streaming, and then somebody swatted him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So somebody, for some reason, I think somebody find his like IP address, and then they reported it was a woman that
Excuse
did
me.
that. So she reported that she was his sister, right? And then he said there
Mm-hmm.
was some crime going on. Somebody got shot in his house, and then the whole police department. He said he was like 30 like police cars. You know what I'm saying? With like
Mm-hmm.
AK-47 pull up to his house, like you know what I'm saying, put him on handcuff. He got guns pointed at him. So I mean, bro, let's check it out.
You guys know me a lot, man. Y'all really come out here and do this? No, but like you guys,
We tried. I have people inside trying. If we're here, we got people behind.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot blame the police, right? Because if somebody calls him in, there's a crime committed, somebody is getting killed. Is the same thing about the Young Fly dude? A lot of people was blaming the police for going in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody reported a crime, say a crime is going there, but if the police don't show up, the police they're gonna be in big trouble, right? Because the
Right.
citizen, they pay taxes for shit. You know what I'm saying? For you to respond to any like crime, anything that's going on in the community, right? But at
Absolutely.
the same time, How can they find out that this is a false call, like a false report? I mean, because this is dangerous. Somebody could have got. I mean, people have gotten shot before. That happened
I
to
don't know about
Speed.
this one.
That happened. You know what I'm saying? That had
Oh,
happened
real?
to Speed. Yeah, like somebody swatted him before.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I didn't
I
even know
mean,
that was a
what do you
thing.
think about that shit, bro? I mean, how do you think they can stop it? Is there a way they can stop it, or if they ever find the person that do it, should they get like a prison time?
Did they get
Oh, you there?
prison? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if they should get prison time, but uh, mm, mm.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
why
So
don't
I
you
don't
think
know what
so?
category to even put that in because it's like that's like a I don't know because that's wouldn't that fall under like prank calls?
No, this is not a prank call, bro. You call, bro. I just took an example. You know, Young Fly, right?
Uh-huh.
You know who I'm talking about? The nigga that just got killed because he broke his leg when his
Who?
bitch. Young Fly is a Florida, like not Florida. It's an
I thought you
Atlanta
talking about
rapper.
DC Young Fly.
No, Young Fly, Young Scooter. My bad, my bad,
Oh,
my bad. I'm tripping.
I'm about to
Young
say.
Scooter. So you got that bitch who calls say like there was people, a woman getting beat. You know what I'm saying? There was kid that was getting abused. The police department responded, and then there was some illegal activity that was going on in the trap house. Everybody run. The nigga jumped a fence, and then
Hmm.
fell and broke his fucking leg. If that bitch didn't call, that wouldn't happen, right? Let's say
Oh, I
this
see what you're
person
saying.
like call, right? And
Hmm.
then the police like you see like they have all type of gun because they know this. They say there's something going on, and then they end up killing somebody. So
Hmm.
that person that made the false report should get like, bro, at least a couple years. If the person die, you should get life in prison. That's how I see it.
Damn. Uh,
I mean, how can you see? How cannot you see it like that? Because you made a false report that somebody ended up dying. This is not a prank. A prank. This is not a prank.
I okay. I don't have I cannot
Bro, use
disagree
your
with you.
brain, bro.
I
Use your
can't
brain.
disagree with you. I can't disagree with you on this. I'm
But
trying. I'm
yeah,
trying.
I mean,
I can't disagree with you. I'm sorry.
this is
I
technique,
tried.
bro.
You
If you
right.
call, I
You right.
understand there's a prank, right? But you say
You
there's a
right.
crime committed.
Now you right.
Somebody, but you know how like, and then let's think about it. People gonna say, "Oh, you're playing the black card." No, it's not the black card. But this is United States of America. Police responded to a house, and then you see a nigga, and then they know that the nigga something was going on, crazy was going on in that house. They might shoot before they even like ask question, right? We have seen it before. Those police like seen black people and then they got scared, they shoot. Just because somebody made a false call. Just because they wanna like do some stupid shit. Right? But a lot of times too, those phone calls usually made outside of the country. You cannot, you know what I'm saying? The person might be in fucking Pakistan or fucking
Oh, are
India
you serious?
doing that. Yeah. Because how they do it is like your IP address they have. You know what I'm saying? With the IP address, they can locate it where you live. Right? And then from that,
How the fuck somebody from Pakistan gonna know what the fuck going on?
the world is connected, bro. With internet and social media. Everything is connected now. It's not early 2000 or like, you know what I'm saying, 1990s anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can be here, you know the war that's going on in fucking Ukraine. You see everything with the bombs, with the drones attack. You see all type of shit. Shit that's going on in my country. I've seen it, and I haven't been there in years. You see what I'm saying? The world has become like smaller and smaller and smaller every day because of like the internet and social media. You see what I'm saying? And then the thing is too, a lot of other country, I've probably told you that before, they fascinated about like the American culture. So they connected to what's going on here
Till they
too.
get here.
Right. I mean, bro, shout out to Act, man. Okay, so this is let's watch a little bit of this. This is the actual speed thing I was talking about. This shit was crazy.
Crazy, dog. Hey, how you doing? You alright? Come here real quick. Just turn around real quick. I'll explain. You not in any trouble.
What the heck?
Come to the back.
Yo, bro. Hey.
Hold on, I'll tell you why.
Hey, what's going on? Hey,
We're here to talk.
Hey,
I'll tell you why. Good.
Whoa, what's going on? Relax.
Come to the back.
Relax,
Come to the back.
Yo, get my phone, bro. Get my phone. Get my phone. It's right there. Let's go live, bro. Let's go live. Press it, bro. Right now, bro. We'll explain. Press public, bro. Press public. Real shit, bro. What is going on right here?
Come on, step over here. We're gonna talk with you.
Go live, bro. What did I do? Bro, press it, dude. That's done. What did I didn't do nothing, though.
No, we're going to explain it. Can you take a minute, listen?
Keep saying we're going to explain.
Yeah, I mean, this is the police, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna tell you how straight all that shit is. You know what I'm saying? But this you was swatted too, and then usually when that happened, there's a lot of police that's responded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whoever's doing that shit, stop that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. It ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is United States. These people shoot before they ask questions. So you're just gonna have somebody blood in your hand just because you're gonna do some silly shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like I said, shout out to Big Ack. This is your academics, man. Even if you're sucking Drake dick, man, I still take you're the best right now. You know what I'm saying? You've been the best of the hip hop media thing. You agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah. Shout out to the nigga, man. Thank God, man. I see even in the comment when he put that shit was posted, there's a lot of people that were saying why didn't they shoot? But you hate somebody like that, and then the thing is, they probably never met this nigga a day of their life, and then they still wish
people
you know
like
what
that.
I'm saying? Yeah, gotten shot or some shit, but yeah, man. Shout out to him, bro. But now let's talk about Tory, bro. Let's talk about Tory. Give me 1 second. People. After Tory, we're gonna
hold on before we talk about Tory, because I know you ain't. Because I know you out of all the subjects.
All right.
Out of all the subjects that we're gonna talk about today, something telling me I know for a fact that you ain't the Rodney Hinton Jr. case. You ain't talking about that today.
The Rodney? Who's the Rodney thing?
With the dude that ran over the officer for them killing his son.
You want to talk about that?
You didn't hear what happened when they tried to say he stole the car? Remember when they tried to say he stole the car?
I mean, I didn't hear all that. I didn't hear all that. From what I heard about the story,
car, they ran up on him. They was in the stolen car. He had the gun on him. He ran from him, and then they shot him. That was the story.
Oh yeah. You want
Exactly.
If you want to talk about, we can talk about that because they say the guy got. I saw the video. I saw the body cam. To be honest with you, I'd be 100%. I watched the body cam probably 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? I didn't because they say what the police. I saw the press conference that the police chief did. Right, the woman. She said the nigga got a gun. But in the body cam, I didn't see no gun. And then plus, it looks like the nigga was running away. He wasn't even facing the cop.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Not only that, but guess what else? There's more.
What is it? Go ahead. Give it to me. No Diddy.
They said he was in a stolen truck, right?
Right.
They were trying to give a reason as to why they shot him. He had a gun and he was in a stolen car. They were still in the car. Guess what the real story was? He might have had a gun. That I'm not disputing that. But the truck wasn't stolen. It was missing the payment. So
the gun, the truck was his truck.
Yes.
But maybe the car company reported it as stolen.
How can you
Because
report
if you
something stolen if it's yours? Can you miss the payment? You can't report it stolen if just because you missed the
but
payment.
no. If you miss, I don't think they'll. Nah. He has to
Exactly,
he
because it's
has
a
to miss
lie. They
multiple
lied. That's why it
payments.
don't make sense, bro. You trying to make up an excuse for it? No, they lied. You trying to make up an
Okay.
excuse for it? No, they lied, bro. To justify the killing of this boy. And they said he pulled out a gun, and like you said, he seen the video and didn't see what they said that his son did, and he got mad and did what he did. In my eyes, he's justified for it. I don't give a fuck if it was an innocent. They all together, so he ain't innocent. That kid was innocent. Whether he had a gun on him or not, whether the car was stolen or not, that did not deserve for him to be shot cold in the back. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what he did. He
I
ain't
mean, bro,
murder
that's what
nobody.
when I watched the police, I mean the body cam, right? You cannot justify somebody like say oh it's
Having a
self-defense
gun
because
and running away from
yeah,
the police.
because if you shoot, bro, if I have a gun, right? I'm not. You shoot me in the back. I'm running away. You shoot me in the back. You're not scared
Even
anymore,
if I have the gun, I'm
right?
still not a threat if I'm running away from you.
There's yeah, you getting away. Now if I have I'm facing you. This is a totally different story. But the guy, I saw it. He was running away. His back was turned to the officer when the officer opened fired and then like kill him.
Shot him. No reason.
This is cold blood.
Murder.
Now what the father did.
Exactly the same. Murder. Cold-blooded.
I do believe like both of them should go to prison. Okay, now let me ask you. I keep it a buck, bro. I think the father should go to prison too. You know what I'm saying? But I think the police officer should go to prison too. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not.
Both of them should go to jail.
But the police officer is not going to go to prison. That's why the father shouldn't go to prison. How about that? Do you believe that as well?
I agree.
All right, but it's not going to go that way, is it?
I mean, obviously. I mean,
Exactly.
this is America.
That's because that's called justice in our system. That's what justice is. We have to start killing shit. We have to start letting them know we're not going like that. Because I would have did the same thing if it was mine and they killed mine. I don't give a fuck because he was innocent. I don't give a fuck. My son was innocent. So even exchange, no robbery. What the fuck you mean?
I'm gonna ask you a question, man.
Jail.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You're probably not gonna agree with me, but I'm gonna ask you this question. Man. We know how like police view us black people in this country, right? We know. Like
everybody else.
They treat like we are like the third class citizens in this country. That's how they view us. They treat us the viewers, right?
They have us.
If you get,
what does that mean?
Right. Hold on. I gotta ask you this. If I know you got a gun, the gun probably illegal, something might going on. You know what I'm saying? But why do you have a gun? Why you have to run? Like you're probably gonna say, oh, you can do whatever the fuck. But I'm asking, why you have to run when you know these people probably gonna shoot you on the back? They have done it before multiple times.
Because you're not supposed to get because the gun.
If you, I mean, just go to jail. Like you know what I'm saying. A lot of times they're scared to go to jail. That's the reason why they run. But
no,
these motherfuckers they're gonna shoot you
because you don't want to go to jail. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you're a criminal or you're just.
So you risking your life getting shot in the back or getting shot by a cop? That's scared.
Nothing to do with that. That has nothing. You sound dumb. It has nothing to do with that. You're gonna commit a crime or you're gonna do whatever you do, and you're just gonna sit there and get caught for it. You
already get pulled over by but you're not gonna get away.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Get away. He just didn't. People do get away.
Yeah, but what's the percentage of that?
It's high. It's high. Niggas get away every day on feet, jumping out the car. They're not supposed to get shot in the back, bruh. I'm sorry. That's murder.
I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Nothing else to talk about then. Nothing else goes.
But here's what I'm saying, though. Here's what I'm saying, bro.
That,
I understand, but you're not listening. You keep saying I'm dumb, but you're not listening.
No, not you.
Me and you, we on the same side. I told you that what the cop did, this is plain murder. He should go to jail, just like what the father did, right? But here's what I'm trying to make you understand. We know how these people view us. We ain't got no power. They got the power. They can kill us. They can kill us, eh?
I don't think the
I
father
do.
should go to jail though. He
I
lost his
do.
mind. He
I
lost his
do.
mind. How? How?
Because,
He lost his
bro,
mind.
you
Y'all killed his son. What are you talking about? He went insane. You killed his son for no reason. What do you mean? He's mentally unstable. He needs help. What are you talking about? He should
I
go to
mean
jail. He just killed
that
his
can be
son
a
for
good
no
defense.
reason.
That can be a
That
good
is no good
defense.
defense, bro. That's the truth. You killed his son in cold blood. He lost his mind. He just watched you kill his friend. It ain't like he don't know what happened. He watched what happened. And you lied to him about what happened. You don't consider that a mental breakdown?
Okay, I know you follow that story. Is the cop still working? Is it like suspended? What the cop is doing? What's going on with the
Nothing
police that
happens to
shot
the
him?
cops. What are you talking? Nothing ever happens to him.
So he's
The
still
most
working.
they might get, yes, he is. He's still serving the community. What are you talking about? We ain't heard we ain't heard he got let off with pay or on leave with pay like they normally do. We ain't heard none of that. We ain't heard he got fired. We ain't heard nothing. He's still working. What are you talking about? That's the system that we live in. The audacity of you to say that man should go to jail as well is crazy. It's
Bro, I'm
diabolical.
telling you how it is, bro. Look, I understand. Like
That's diabolical.
you gotta let me speak, bro.
Go ahead.
I understand. We said the police. We know they are a gang, just like any gang, right? They support each other. You know what I'm saying? I understand why it's lied, but at the same time, you kill an innocent person. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't
You
innocent.
might say no.
He
Bro,
wasn't
this
innocent.
is-
No, he was not innocent.
He was.
you're in
I
a
mean,
gang,
he
you're
was a
not
police
innocent.
officer,
Sorry.
but he wasn't the one that shot and killed
No,
your
they
son,
together.
right?
They together. They together.
Right, I
They
understand that,
together.
but that's
So no,
but
you're
it's
trying to
still
separate them though. They together. No, you're not separating them. The same system that killed my son, he killed a member of the system. It does not matter. It wasn't the one. They all under the same system. There is no innocence. They're all under the same umbrella. They all serve the same cause. There is no innocence in the system. What are you talking about? Make it make sense to the person that the system killed their son for no fucking reason. That don't make sense to you? There is no
I understand
innocent
what you're
cops.
saying, man. But at the same time, man,
No, you understand,
that police
but that makes
officer,
sense. Is that right? You keep fighting
bro.
like it's innocent, like he was innocent.
I
though.
gotta,
You
bro.
keep speaking like he
Look,
was innocent.
bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. I understand what you're saying. I get it. Why you will think like that? Why you would think like that? But at the same time, you kill an innocent cop. Even though you say they are the same gang, of course they are the same police. I understand that. But maybe, bro, like this cop got family too, just like you got your family. So if you go to jail, you
Casualties of
deserve to
war.
go to
What the
jail
fuck
too.
they gotta do with
Now,
me? No
if
doubt.
the cop if the cop that kills your son get away with it, I think you should get away with it too. Because to me, the way I look at it, both of them are like planned murder.
No,
You're
it's not. No,
intentionally
both of them
doing
was
that.
not planned murder. One of
Bro,
them was planned murder.
I understand you
and
say
one
he
of them
was
was
insane
insanity.
for losing his son, but at the same time he made the decision, and then
That's
you
what I'm
can
saying.
see,
There's no but at the
bro.
same time. I hate when you
Look,
do
bro.
that. There's no
Look.
but. There's no but, bro.
Look. You can see when the nigga appeared before the judge, the way he was acting like with his chin open, like acting like
So what?
tough
you
and
just
shit.
killed my
You
son.
can
You
see like
motherfucking right.
he knew what he
You
did.
motherfucking. He did
So he
know what
wasn't
did.
insane
So
when he-
what? It don't mean he wasn't in his right state of mind. You just killed my son, and I'm killing one of yours. And I'm gonna stand up strong with my head held high. I'm not gonna, you motherfucking right. You see how many officers they have?
That's
in
what
his
I'm saying.
face
So
trying
you
to
cannot
intimidate
play
him?
insane, bro.
You
You cannot
tripping.
you cannot play
Yes, I
insanity
can.
when you're acting like that.
Yeah,
How
I
you gonna
can.
play insanity? Act
How the
like you,
fuck do
yeah, I
so
did
how
it.
the
So
fuck-
what?
So how the fuck do you think he's supposed to act? How the fuck do you act insane in it then? How the fuck do you
Bro,
act
acting
mentally
like
stressed
crazy,
in it
like
then?
most people do.
How do you do that?
Just
what do you do? What
people
is
who
that?
play like
What is that?
crazy,
What do you do? What do you do? What is that? Give me an act.
crying,
What do they do?
yelling,
What does it
doing
look
some
like?
stupid shit. Like, bro, you never seen shit. People who act like people who kill like a bunch
You
of
want some
people act
TV
like they're
shit.
insane.
You want some TV shit. You ain't never lost nobody like that to understand what that mean, what that'll do to you, and what you would do. That's your seed, bro.
Bro,
That's
I
your
understand.
air.
But I
And they
understand
took
the
that away
reason.
from you.
Bro,
No, you don't
I understand
understand
why he
that, bro.
crashed out.
You still
But
talking about let's talk about some other shit.
bro,
You talk
you
about
know
I
that that's
understand,
the problem
but
with you.
you felt
When
that
I'm having a
innocent officer.
conversation with you, you keep over talking me. You're not letting me say anything. Whenever I say something, bro, I said I understand why he crashed out. I understand it completely, right? But at the same time, if you want to plead insanity, you gotta act like you're insane, not acting like, oh yeah, I did it. So what? Right?
No.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the
No, I
court
don't.
gonna see your
Because
behavior.
insanity
They're
is
gonna
insanity.
the
Insanity
jury.
is pure. Insanity is pure. He purely lost his mind. He really thinks he did the right thing.
But the way you acting,
What you talking about? I don't give a fuck the
your
way
action
you
is not
perceive it,
showing
bro.
that.
The way you perceive it is that.
But
You
the
don't know
jury
what the
gonna
fuck a
perceive
mental
it the way I
patient is,
perceive
nigga.
it.
You're not a mental patient. You didn't go through that. You didn't go through that. So you seeing it as him
Bro,
being like
this is
that.
what I'm saying. The
But in
jury's
actuality, he
listen,
avenged his
bro.
son. What are you talking
The
about?
juries that's gonna judge him, or the judge that's gonna judge him, they have the same people like
No,
me.
only the
They're
system
not
is going to judge
therapists. They're
him
not
like
doctor
that.
neither.
Only the system is going to judge him like that. Nobody else but the system, the one he's going against. So I got to show sympathy to the same system that killed my son. So I got to go back to them and kiss their ass. No, sir.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like that, bro. If that was me, if I did some shit like that,
You're
bro,
going to jail. Cause you wouldn't.
I know I will go to.
You wouldn't be going to jail because you wouldn't have did nothing. You'd have just let him kill your son, and you'd have prayed about it. You'd have marched about it. You wouldn't have did nothing. Fuck is you talking about? You wouldn't have got it. You wouldn't have did the nigga who did it. You wouldn't have killed the officer who did it, or a regular law-abiding standing officer. You wouldn't have did nothing. Your kid would have just been dead, nigga. Fuck
Now let
you
me ask you a
talking
question.
about? All
Okay,
this
I give
bullshit.
you that. I probably wouldn't do anything. That's what you say. I probably wouldn't do anything. I'm not even like fighting that.
I know.
How many? Okay, what's the percentage of black people in this country that will do something like that, or I have done something like that?
It's not a lot.
So what do you
It's not
mean?
a
Most
lot.
people don't give a fuck. Like, don't
It's
do
not a
anything.
lot. It's not a lot. Because there's nothing you
Less
can do, 'cause
than
most of
1%
us-
usually,
Most of us
maybe.
don't have the power to do that.
It's not the power. It's straight. Like
Most of us don't have the
the
power to do
willing,
that.
the willing
No.
to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, they can't get away with that shit nowadays with the young
But
niggas.
it's
The
what
young niggas
but
got
it's what you don't
they got shit
understand.
for their ass now.
But no, it's what you don't understand. You think this is only him that's gonna suffer? It's not only him.
No.
The problem, bro.
No.
They're probably gonna be harassing his whole family, man, just because of that.
Absolutely.
This
So what
is
does
you
that
can
tell
look at it. You can
So
look
what
at
does
it
that
all
tell
the years. Listen, you looking at it how this nigga is a hero. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
You
never
kill his-
said that. I know
Some
you can
people,
call
a
him
lot of
whatever
people
you
in the
wanna
black
call him.
community, a lot
I
of
said
people
he
in the
avenged
black,
his son.
a lot of people in the black community look at him like he is a hero because
did
black people
something.
been
He ain't
going,
do nothing.
been go through.
He ain't do nothing. I just
Let me
watched him
finish
kill his
my
son.
thought, man. I hate like. Let me finish.
I'm
I'll
sorry,
let
go
you
ahead.
speak.
I'm ad-libbing.
Yeah, I'll let
Go
you
ahead.
speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in black community look at him like he's a hero for what he did, right? But they don't understand. This nigga gonna go to prison for life, probably. Eventually. Not even probably. He's gonna go. And then it's not gonna stop there. They're gonna harassing his whole, not harassing, like harass. That's the
Harassing,
word. Yeah, his
Harassing,
whole family. Just because of that. That doesn't stop there. Not only you did that, you fucked up your life. You potentially fuck your whole like family member life too, because they're gonna go after them too.
But they already did it though. When they killed his son, they fucked him. You keep talking about what they did.
Yeah, but
They
this is
fucked
one
his life
person.
up
Now they're
first,
gonna
bro.
go
I
after
don't give
more
a
people.
fuck, bruh. It doesn't matter, bruh. They fucked his life up first when they killed his son, bruh. You tripping? You have no compassion, bruh. What are you talking about? You keep talking about for the officers. Fuck them.
But I'm talking
Killed that
about his
man's son in
family,
cold
nigga.
blood for no reason first, bruh. That's a reaction to an action, bruh. You keep talking about the reaction. What about the action? They did it first, bruh. Come on, bruh. And it's been like that going on for years now. They've been murdering us first. This is the first time a nigga did something back, and you got the nerve to talk about and talk about the method that he chose to do, and nobody else did
You
nothing
see,
for this.
I hate when you do that. You make it seem like I'm defending the cop.
You
And
are.
then you
Ain't
you
no
see
making
what
it
what
seem
you
like
what you're
nothing.
doing
You
right now
are.
is not genuine. You know what you're doing? You trying to make
I'm
me
not
seems
doing
like
this genuine, brother.
yeah.
You
What you're
just
doing
went,
to
you
me?
just
No.
flipped everything
What
was
you're
going
doing to
positive
me?
against
No, 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 no.
to the
Listen.
cops, bro.
What you're doing to me right now, it's not
You're
genuine.
doing
You
it to
make it seem
yourself,
like I'm
nigga. I'm
support.
asking certain
No, no, no.
questions.
Let me speak.
I'm
Let me
basing off
speak.
what you saying
Let
out
me
of your
speak.
mouth, nigga. I'm not doing
Let
nothing.
me
The
speak.
people is really saying
Let
how
me
the fuck you
speak.
really
Let
feel.
me
It's
speak.
not me.
Bro, let me speak. Can you hear me? I think you need two like headphones so you can hear me properly. But here's what you're doing is not genuine. Make it seems to the viewer like I'm supporting the cap, but in reality that's not what I said. I said at the beginning of the video when we first started talking about that, I say what the cap did, this is murder because the guy was running, his back was turned. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way the cop was in danger, right? I said that. And then I said the cop deserved to go to jail. And I also say that what the father did was wrong too. You know what I'm saying?
No, it
Because,
wasn't. And I
but
said it wasn't. That's where we get.
yeah,
That's
just
where the mix-up is at. That's where
right. But
I said he
you
wasn't.
cannot say,
You're
oh,
saying he was.
if I said the cop is wrong, and then I said that guy is wrong, you make it seems like, oh, I'm supporting the cop. This is not
You are
genuine what you're
supporting the
doing.
cop because
How am I
you're
supporting the
saying,
cop?
You're still acting like he's innocent, and they're part of the same system.
I'm not.
You
I think
are.
you're hearing it, but you're
No, I'm
hearing me
not.
differently
You're
than
saying
the
that
other people.
You're saying that it doesn't matter. The father was wrong and he should go to jail regardless because he killed an innocent cop. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I did say that. Just
Right.
like
And
the
I said
cop
I
was wrong.
disagree with you.
Just like the cop was wrong for killing his son.
No, the cop ain't no just like nothing. The cop was wrong for killing his son. Fuck you mean? Ain't no just like nothing because the cop did it first. So ain't no just like. The cop killed the innocent kid and the father lost his mind. Simple as that. I don't give a fuck how you take it. How you can say you understand, but he still shouldn't have did that. Well, most of us ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing when our family get killed by the police. Whether they was committing a crime or not.
Tonight across.
Most of the crime that a motherfucker was committing does not warrant death. Death does not warrant death. So sorry. The whole system is fucked up. You still advocating for the police, but you talking
I'm
about
not,
me
man.
making
You
it
see,
seem
that's
like
where you're not genuine. I hate when you say that.
You keep saying,
You're not,
how am I not? What did
no,
I say
you're
that
not.
was not
How you say I'm
genuine?
supporting the
How
cop?
am I making you seem like
How
you're
do
supporting
you-
the cop?
But
You're
how am I?
supporting the cop.
I'm not.
'Cause you're
I'm
keep talking
saying
about
what
what
the
the
cop
cop
did is
did.
wrong. How am I supporting them when I say what he did was wrong? How?
Because you keep saying what the father did was wrong.
Yeah, he did. It was. Just like
Point.
what the police.
He wasn't.
Just like what the
He
police
wasn't.
did.
He
Just
wasn't
like.
wrong.
Let me speak.
He wasn't.
Just like what the police
Right.
did was wrong also.
No, what the police did was wrong. There's no
Now-
also. Just what the police did was wrong.
Listen.
What the father did was wrong was not wrong.
Listen. Now, what the father did was wrong. I feel like he can plead insanity, but afterward, the way he was acting, I don't think he can do that anymore. Because
He
it
wasn't gonna
make
be
it
able to do
seems
it
like what I
regardless,
was
bruh.
doing.
They wasn't going to let him do that regardless. But I understand why you say that. Absolutely. But they wasn't going to let him, even though he can run with that, that would have been an ultimate. They're not going to let him get away with that.
I don't think they will neither.
They wasn't going to let him get away with that regardless. Once they told the public and lied to the public and said that he was in a stolen car and he had a gun and he pointed it at the officer and the footage came out that was a lie, they have to do something. They can't just let him go. And he killed one of their officers. So he's going down.
I agree with you. I think the nigga is going to jail.
Like you said. He's going to
I think he's going to jail. But at the same time, the cop deserve. Bro, do we have a police we have a police brutality in this country like since the beginning of I don't even know when. You know what I'm saying? We see it. These people like they literally shoot and kill like mostly like brown people without no reason, no provocation, no threat, no nothing. We see it, right? I think there should be like I don't know. I don't know if it's the training or what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because even the black caps that's in the police department, they don't even talk about what's going on. They sit. Even like so-called
Oh,
good
black. It
caps.
don't matter. Once
Even
you black,
so-called
it
the
don't
good
matter what
caps, they don't talk
nationality you are.
about it. You know what I'm saying? So
Once
I
you a
think it's
cop,
something.
the nationality don't matter. Like you say, the black and white and shit. Once you a cop, you're in the
Yeah,
gang.
the
So
races
it's no
doesn't
longer
matter.
race. You're a part of the community. You're blue. That's what the fuck you are. You don't tell on me, I don't tell on you. You watch my back, I watch your back.
Right. I mean, bro, there should be a talk when it comes to, and then I think a lot of times too, what I come to realize, a lot these caps, they don't live in the community with the people.
No.
They don't know
Oh, and that's
nothing
what I
about the
wanted to ask
people. Usually they
you.
live in different
Hold
community, like they don't know what's going on. So they just go over there, they have no like sympathy, they have no compassion, they have nothing with the people that's in that fucked up situation. So whenever they come there, like the way the sergeant or the people send them, that's what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then usually I highly believe that these people been trained to fear of black people.
on. Let
You
me
know what I'm
ask you a
saying?
question. Like say you was in a gang affiliate community, but you wasn't with that shit. But they used to try to harass you. Say it was like 3 or 4 that used to harass you on the daily.
Uh-huh.
But this so happened, you just so happen to see one of them by themselves and you by yourself, and you beat them. Because they always beat you as a group. They always beat you as a group, at least 3 times out the week. They make you take alternate routes to go home just so you don't run into them. So you
Mm-hmm.
just happen to catch one of them by themselves and you beat them bad. Now, this one that you beat bad, he never put his hands on you. He never was one of the ones that beat you. He was just always there laughing and antagonizing and, you know what I'm saying,
I
fighting
understand
and
where you're
shit. But
going
he
with
never
that,
hit you.
man.
But he
I
never
understand
hit
where
you.
you're
Hold
going
on.
with that. You don't
But he
even
never
need to
hit you.
finish the
Hold on,
story. I
wait. No, I'm
understand.
asking you. You
It's
beat
a
him.
gang. Everything
Are
is
you,
connect. They
are
all
you,
connect. I understand. That's what
no,
you're
no, no,
trying to
no.
say, right?
Are you wrong for that? No, that's what I'm about to ask you. Are you wrong for that? Yes or
For
no? I
attacking
want to know
the
the story, just yes or
no,
no.
no, no. I gotta explain that to you. If
No, you don't.
bro, you going to jail, man. That's what you don't understand.
No, it's not.
You're not
It's not
powerful,
about going to jail. I said, is
huh?
you right or wrong? I didn't going to jail. The
Bro, you
consequences.
if
We're
I'm
not talking
committed
about
the
the
crime in my
consequences.
mind, I'm not
Do
wrong,
you
right?
feel like
If
you
I'm
are wrong?
committed, bro, in my mind, I wouldn't
That's a
think I'm wrong
crime.
because I feel like they done me wrong. I wouldn't think that I'm wrong, but there's consequences. There will be consequences for what I did
How?
because they got the power.
Who got the power?
The police
Oh
got
no
the
no 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 no!
power
I understand that. Now see now you're going see now you're going based off the consequence of you knowing the consequence of you not doing something, not off the merit of respect as a man. And they just killed me, and I don't give a fuck because I'm going for mine. That's the different mindset. You're not going because you're scared of the consequence of going. That's the problem. They'll kill you, kill your son, and because you know you can go to jail for the rest of your life, you're not going to do nothing if you do something to them. That's how they got your mind programmed. That's the reason why nothing will never be done. That's the reason why we in the situation that we in as a people, and you be walking around here talking about this. We gotta stick together and we gotta do shit, and more than one leader
You
gotta
see,
step up. When every
you see
leader that
what's
step
you,
up
you
get
see
killed.
what's funny. You see what's funny about you. You see how the way you're talking pretty right now. You are the same nigga, bro. Let me finish. You are the
I ain't
same
cut you
nigga
off.
when you are the same nigga when I was telling you that we need to come together if we need to fight for something, and then you say, "Oh, we are getting killed," and then now you're telling me we have to do this, we have to do that.
I didn't
That
say we have
you
to do anything. I said
Bro,
you said we
that's
have
not
to
what I
do.
said, nigga. I said that you are the same nigga that said that every time we do something we get killed. So
No, I said that's not what I said. I said
therefore,
every time
it's
somebody step up as a
but
leader and
now
move
you are
forward
this you
and
are the same
representative
nigga.
as a leader, they get killed.
Yeah,
So
but
nobody
now you
wants
are
to
the
step
same
up and
nigga that
lead
said
no
we
more.
have to do this, we have to do that. That doesn't make sense. Like you saying two different
Huh?
things.
Say it, run that by me one more time, because I'm
Yeah,
lost.
because you're not listening, you talking.
No.
That's the
So go
thing.
ahead.
Here's what you said. you're the same nigga that told me many times, right? Oh, whenever a black leader stand for something, he got killed, right? So because of that, we don't do anything. We just let them do whatever the fuck, right? But now, let me finish. You gotta listen. Stop talking. Stop talking. Let me finish. I'll let you speak. Now you are the same nigga that's telling me we need to do something because they keep doing stupid shit, like dumb shit to us, like killing us, right? So you're saying like two different things. It's either we fight the whole system or we not.
Because how the fuck? Listen to what you now. You sound dumb. How the fuck am I saying two different things when I'm the one that's agreeing with the father that actually took it upon himself to do something, and I'm saying he wasn't wrong for it. You're the pussy ass nigga that's saying he is wrong for it because he killed the innocent officer like they're not a part of the same system. I'm the one that said he's not wrong. You're saying he's wrong because he killed the innocent cop that had nothing to do with it, when all of them had something to do with it. I'm consistently standing on what the fuck I've been saying.
Bro, you playing mind games, nigga.
No,
you moving the goalpost. This is what I was saying, bro. Let me ask you this.
Just cleared that up for
yes
you
or no? Yes or
time.
no?
Now
Do you
I'm
remember,
mind games.
bro? Let me ask you a question. I'm running this. Let me ask you this question though. Do you remember you told me before that whenever there's a black leader in the community, they got killed. So therefore, it's better to not do anything because we're gonna get killed, right?
To not do nothing. That's not what I said.
Bro, this is technically what you said.
Niggas not doing it because ain't nobody about to keep standing up.
Same thing. So technically,
dying. That's what I said. Nobody
right.
wants to step
So
up to die.
if you say,
that's what I said.
Right, that's what you said, right? So now, why are you saying we have to do something?
Dying for the world and dying
You're still
for
gonna
your
get
people is two different. It's two different things, bro. I'll die for mine. I'm gonna die for my seed, my child. That's not the world. I don't give a fuck about the world compared to my son. You killed my son for nothing.
Bro, here's what you just. But what you say don't make sense,
not
man.
the same,
bro,
bro.
it's the community, bro. It's the community that's gonna like, bro. You say you're dying for your son, you're dying for your people, but your people gonna live in the community. If your people, let me finish. Your people gonna live in the community. If the community is fucked up, your people won't be happy. So first of all, you have to clean the community so your people can be happy in the community.
Bro, you keep going off on some other shit that ain't got nothing to do with the main source of problems.
I think this conversation is a little like too.
Absolutely,
too smart for
you don't
you,
understand,
bro.
and it's too smart for you. It's too smart for you. You're not even making no fucking
this is
sense
insane.
when you talk about shit like this, bro. Just stick to the celebrity shit, bro. Stick to the celebrity shit, bro, because you have no heart. You have no understanding. You have no heart. You have no understanding, bro.
Bro, how? I explained to you. I said the cop what he did was murder.
You sound retarded and stupid. You did not explain nothing.
Bro, you want me to say, what the guy did was okay, but I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say it.
I don't give a fuck about you. You feel how you feel.
Yeah, but you keep saying I'm dumb for feeling like that. You want me to say, what he did.
Bro, you can feel how you feel. That's not my dispute. You can feel wrong.
Now let me. Okay, I have a good question for you. Do you think you can change the police system or any like crime against black people?
No.
Bro, let me ask you the question. I know you eager to answer, but let me ask you. Do you think you can solve police brutality or any type of crime against black people with violence?
No.
So how do you think we can solve this problem?
You can't. It's already there.
Yes, you can. You can. No, you can't. Here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand. We don't have people in power. That's the reason why this shit is still going on.
In power. That's why it would never work.
So that's what I'm saying. So why don't you work to like create people that's...
When you say power, what does that mean to you? When you say power? Because you do have people
in
power,
in the
but
Senate.
The people that they put in power, they're still puppets to the real power. So they might be power to us, but they're still under the control, so they don't really have their own real power, bro.
We living in the 21st century. People use the words now to solve problem, bro. Violence never won't change anything. People use the words. We use the power to change
shit to solve their problems. What the fuck are you talking about? They're still killing shit to this day to solve their problems. They sent trillions over there to help somebody kick. Bro, what are you talking about?
But this is what I'm saying, bro.
You want to go see something else? You want to talk about Tory now?
No. I will move on. Bro. I will move on. This is what I'm saying. The reason why I said that because let me finish, bro. Let me finish. The reason why I say like violence if we use violence, we're not gonna solve anything. We're gonna die. Not only we ain't got nothing, we ain't got the power, we ain't got the gun, we ain't got anything. We're gonna die. So it's better to use our brain to see if we can find a way to solve the police
Bro, it doesn't
brutality that's
matter.
going on
When
in
you
the
use
black
that, they're gonna
community.
shoot that the fuck off. Then what you gonna do? When niggas use their brain, they get it shot off, bruh. They get their inventions,
so
they get their inventions taken, and their brain shot the fuck off their shoulders, bruh. What are you talking about? Use your brain.
Man,
Niggas that use their brain, they get killed too, and get their ideas taken and patented by the white man. Now what you got for that?
No, bro, we move on, bro. We move on. We move on. Because this conversation probably gonna take forever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It will, infinitely.
You know what I'm saying? But
hey,
like man, I don't know, bro.
Right now. Like niggas really
but just for the record, I'm gonna say this, bro. If this cop who committed this murder that we all seen, right? It's not going to prison. This nigga don't deserve to go to jail too, in my opinion. Now,
but we know for a fact how it was going to
this cop is locked up. They put him in jail for what he did, because I don't see how the FBI is not looking at that shit. I understand, like, his own police department probably not gonna deem him guilty, or, like, you know what I'm saying, for what he did. But I think the FBI should look at it, because we all see the video. And then what the police chief said, the woman, she was lying. She was lying. Right? So if he's not going to jail, I don't think this nigga deserves to go to jail too.
This is the justice system that serves us. All around the world, they're all the same. Whether in California or wherever they was at. It's all the same.
All right. All right, bro. So let's move on, man. Tori. As you know, man, Tori, shout out to Tori, man. Tori survived that shit, bro. That shit was crazy. A couple weeks ago, man, Tori almost lost his life, man. This nigga like got stabbed like 14 times. 14 times. I think he was like 6 in his back. His torso even got shot in, not shot, got stabbed in his face. All over, man. This nigga almost like his lungs collapsed. He was in coma, I think. This nigga almost passed away. A lot of people believe that was a hit. That would, you know what I'm saying? That play, you know what I'm saying? That it was. Do you believe that?
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. A lot of people believe it was Rack Nation. You know what I'm saying? That was responsible.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't say it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say it was the Megan, like the whole Rack Nation, like Jay-Z, Beyonce, these people that was behind it, because Tory team is working really hard right now to find evidence that can acquit him from his situation. That's the reason why they forced this nigga to take him out. But this nigga who stabbed him, this pedophile nigga, you know what I'm saying, came forward, had a whole interview about the whole incident. He also even claimed that he wanted his plan was to kill Tory.
Oh,
that's what he said. And then he also said that the reason he did that is because he believed that Tory was planning on killing him. So therefore, he believes it was a self-defense. So let's check it out.
What exactly took place between you and Tory Lanez that day that you stabbed him allegedly?
Okay. That day? Nothing much took place that day. Everything led up to that day, but that day I just came out in the morning to tell him, you know, good morning. And I told him what's up. Give him a little fist bump, ask him if everything is good. We had a little situation the night before and the day before.
So what was the situation the night before and the day before?
So I heard some rumors that he was trying to put money on my head. He felt uncomfortable living next to him. Said I was a threat. So I confronted him. And then I found out the same.
Now, I gotta stop it right here. We all know, we heard that before. That Tory been putting money on niggas' head in the jail.
No,
could that be the
money
truth?
on niggas' books. That's
on head too, because bro, they say like Tory was running the jail like he was like a mafia boss in there.
Oh shit! I ain't hear that, bro.
I've heard that. There's a whole bro. They said this nigga was running that shit like he was a mafia boss because he got the money, he got the celebrity thing. He was doing good, helping like people who was innocent, like, you know what I'm saying, have a second chance. But at the same time, this nigga was using his money for the wrong reason too. So here's what I'm saying. If he was doing that, I say if because I don't know, y'all wasn't there. If he was doing that, could it? I mean, this is a Spanish thing. That's the thing. This is a Spanish nigga, and as you know, in California, black in jail, black, white, Hispanics, everybody's segregated. You know what I'm saying? So could that be like a reason?
You been in jail before?
Never been.
No, I'm telling you, no, that's a lie. It don't work like that. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You don't matter in jail. You're a regular motherfucker in jail. Your money don't matter. It can matter to a nigga if money is what a nigga want, but like running a jail, like no, he can't run a jail off his money. No, it don't work like that.
Yeah, but look, man. Let me ask you this. And like I said, I've never been to jail, so I don't know. Right?
Your celebrity shit don't mean nothing.
I understand.
It only means something if they like you.
No, I understand. This is a multi-millionaire.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of niggas in there that's
extorted too.
Yeah, I understand, but let me finish my thoughts.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is a multi-millionaire. You got a lot of resources, right? There's a lot of niggas in there that's probably like been in there for a long time or serving life in prison. They ain't got no money in the books for a long time, right? If he's using his money like to pay like this, put money in them niggas' books, you know what I'm saying? He can control them like that. Make them like do shit for him that otherwise they wouldn't do if he didn't have the funds, if he didn't have the money.
I'm not disputing that, but yeah, it comes with levels. He not doing that in jail. He not making nobody do no hits or causing no harm to nobody in jail through his money, bruh. He's not doing that.
I've heard he was doing that.
No, that's lies. It don't work. That's what I'm saying. It don't work like that in jail because you got money. Because there's always somebody in there that got more money. Just because you famous and you be rich, it's still the niggas that's locked up that was getting way more money that got millions too that's locked up. That's paying bands that come on, bruh. It's people in there that's more powerful than him that's been in there already running shit. So his money ain't, come on, bruh. His money is an additive.
All right, bro.
So he'll have some flunkies in there, but he's still not running shit. Or he might assume that he was running shit until he ran into a nigga that was really running shit. That the money didn't matter because the respect is more than the money. Because they can freeze that money at any time. You still got to survive in here with or without that money. That's the difference in it. So money can help you, but it can't help you at the same time. So a nigga like Tory can't take that money and run the jail like nothing. No. He can do what they said he was doing. Putting money on people's books and helping people get out of there. But you're not doing both. You're not helping people. You're not using your money to help people get people out of there and using your money to run the jail in the way you see. It don't work like that. You don't have that much power in there. It don't work like that.
I'm not even gonna challenge your point, man. I'm just gonna let you have it.
I'm sorry. I've been there. I've done years there.
He tried to put money on my head, so he said I put money on his head. We had a little discussion.
So now niggas just got money to...
So the next morning, that night, he said some shit. Okay. So the next morning...
Go ahead.
You hear what he just said? He put money on his head, so he put money on his head. Niggas ain't putting money on niggas' heads like that. If a nigga put money on your head, it's one-sided. Nigga ain't got money to go back and put a nigga. You see what I'm saying? The jail stories. When a nigga put money on your head, you gotta be on the lookout. You don't put money back on the nigga head. You see what I'm saying? The story is already flawed. When you get money put on your head, it's just one way. Story already flawed right there. But continue.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's capping. So even like with the self, but let's keep listening. I have my thought about the whole situation, but let's keep listening.
I came out to see if everything was good. See his phone, talked to him. He said, yeah, so I was going back into my cell. And when I looked back, instead of going to cell, he was walking towards my door. He stood in front of my cell, looked at his boys, made it look smart. And when he showed me what he had and something in his pocket, I just rushed him.
What do you have in his pocket?
I just rushed him. When he showed me, it looked to me like I believed it could be a weapon at the time. So I rushed him, and I just snatched him. I just took advantage of him. He was weak. I just threw him all over, and I just kept slamming him and stabbing him. And
Were you trying to kill him?
No, not at all. But I felt like there was a weapon. I felt threatened. And when I felt like a sting in my leg, I felt like, oh, he stabbed me. So I moved back, and I kept stabbing more. And I seen that he threw something. So I was like, oh, this is that. So I just kept going.
First of all, man, this nigga is not credible.
At all.
Well, you stabbed somebody like 14 times. And then neck,
He
face
said the
everywhere.
nigga showed him
And then you
something.
say
Who
you...
the fuck gonna show him something before they do something? That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, that's
some
what I'm saying.
movie
This
shit.
story is not credible. Bro, if you're in jail, anybody's like, if you got any type of like weapon, like you're gonna try to conceal that shit, right?
Absolutely. You ain't gonna
Because
know
you don't
until
want
the nigga about to
anybody to
strike.
know you got some shit on you. If you know what I'm saying, so
That ain't no gun. You ain't
yeah.
about to show a nigga you got it on.
You're gonna conceal that shit from the police and everything. Your story is not credible. And then you say you didn't even try, you didn't want to kill, bro. If you stab somebody 14 times, where they had to go to fucking in a coma, bro, they have to come like get this nigga with fucking helicopter because the medical facility they have in the jail wasn't good enough to save his life. You know what I'm saying? Because the closest hospital they have was 1 hour away from the prison, right? So they have to take the nigga from a fucking house. Bro, the nigga almost died. And then you say he was trying to... Is a liar. But... And then one thing, we're not gonna play the whole shit. He went on saying that it was self-defense. How that was self-defense when the nigga never attacked you? You attacked him.
Preventative self-defense.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
It don't.
No.
I can't prevent the attack from happening first.
It's not self-defense. You can, bro, you might think I'm gonna do some harm to you, right? But I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do
You was
it.
about to though.
No, you don't know that.
I do, because you showed me the blick.
No.
You
He
showed- if you
lied,
didn't show me
bro.
the blick,
That's
I
not how it
wouldn't know.
works, bro. No.
That's not.
This is Tory never
I
had
wouldn't know that
nothing on
if I
him.
fought that.
So I think in like a stand your ground states you can. You're probably gonna get away with it. I think if you're in Florida, Texas, those states, if somebody show you the guns and then you guys arguing, if you got some on you, you can pop him. I think you will be able to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you do that shit in New York,
Okay,
you're
so
in
how
jail,
about
nigga.
how about this? How about
Yeah.
if the person showed you the gun, had the gun, and y'all got into an argument and got into a scuffle, and he tried to use the gun, but you take it from him and shoot him? That's self-defense?
Yeah, in my eye it is.
Okay.
Because there was a gun there. We both fighting for the gun. You know what I'm saying? But the tricky thing about it, there's some states in United States, even that, they might say, oh, your life wasn't in danger enough because you have possession of the gun, even though you were fighting for your life. I think California is one of them states where they will say, oh,
shit.
I'm telling you. Bro, they will say, oh, but you have, mostly in California, bro, you have to be like near death to defend yourself. You see what I'm saying? They call it what's the word? You know the word? Immediately danger? What's the word?
Who?
Imminent
Imminent
danger.
danger?
Imminent danger. That's the word. Imminent danger. You have to be in imminent danger in order to defend yourself. If not, you're probably gonna fuck around and go to prison. Even though, if you didn't get that gun from that nigga, the nigga will pop you and then you be out of here. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But at the same time, you cannot claim you cannot claim self-defense. You might think, because there's people who use weapons to to scare people. It's not that they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And then plus
Mm-hmm.
the nigga, you said the nigga was there. You were there.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of stabbing that happened, it was in his back. It looks like he wasn't even. He got stabbed 6 times in the back, right? So it looks
Back
like
in
he
the
wasn't
head
facing
and all
you.
that.
Yeah, you ambushed him. It looks like he got ambushed.
Exactly. So you're lying.
So how can you claim like self-defense? Most of the stabbing happened in his back. So it looks like you started stabbing him in his back
From
because his
behind,
back was
you
turned.
see it coming.
Right. So this nigga, I mean, this nigga, this is the same nigga that was dating a 13-year-old child when he was 22 and got mad and shot and killed her. That's the reason why he's serving life in prison right now. So this is a terrible. Not only is this nigga is a fucking pedophile, one of the worst of the
it's
worst.
10:15 already. Damn, we been on here that long.
Yeah, but we started
it don't
late.
even
We didn't
feel
start
like
at
it.
8. But we didn't start at 8 though.
But still, it don't feel like it's supposed to be 10 though. I'm not tripping. I'm enjoying the stream. I'm just saying, it don't feel like it's supposed to be 10 though. It don't feel like we've been on here that long.
Yeah. So yeah, man, this self-defense shit is bullshit. I mean, what do you think, bro?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But they still want. But the crazy shit is, after he got stabbed, they sent his ass right back. So,
no, but they sent him to a different prison.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
That don't mean it ain't gonna happen again because Rock Nation money long.
I said the same. I didn't say, hey, Jay-Z, don't send like Alex Spiro at me, man. You know what I'm saying?
You said
because
it first.
I say, I say they say. I take the responsibility of me. You know what I'm saying? But you said he. I did take the responsibility of me. But look, man, here's what I'm gonna say, bro. Unfortunately, man, I don't think this nigga will get pardoned by the California governor. I don't think it'll happen because I don't think me and you we had this conversation. Bro, if he didn't do the crime, I would want the nigga to get out and sue the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, the evidence that they say they have is not strong enough to prove that he didn't do it. You see what I'm saying? I understand we want the nigga to be out, but we have to look at it for what it is, right? The whole Right Nation and Alex Spiro, Megan just put out the evidence that they have against this nigga. One of the things they have against him, which is I think is very powerful against him, is him when he was locked up called Kelsey saying that, oh, I was drunk. If I wasn't drunk, I wouldn't do that shit. It's literally like you admitting
Bro,
to
he wasn't
do that shit.
talking about shooting him. He was talking about
but you don't know
him,
that.
bro.
You speculate. I'm speculating. Right, we both speculate, right?
No,
we speculate.
You're speculating. I know for
how
a
you not
fact
speculating?
Talking about shooting him. You're speculating.
How
you're
you not
speculating?
Telling me how you not too?
Because Tory's not doing no shit like that. The DNA said he didn't do it, so that means that means that's not what the story was talking about. That's what that means. How do you keep forgetting that key piece of?
Bro, I don't want to go like there with you anymore, bro.
His DNA was not on the gun, bro. His DNA was not on the gun, bro. You keep acting like that's a fact, and he still got convicted.
I get that.
So
I get that. And then one thing I learned.
Go ahead. One thing you learned what?
One thing I learned, because you asked me this question a couple times, because I did a research on him. And then this is what you remember you saying that how we had this conversation. We say, oh, why don't one person that was sober in the car wasn't called to testify? That was the driver, Terry driver, right? The prosecutor said that they didn't want to put this nigga in the stand, but they did tell Tory and his team to have him testify. They were the one that chose not to call him.
But I told you why.
They chose not to call him.
But I told you why. But you're not taking my excuse. You just keep saying he shot the bitch, and you ain't trying to. All the evidence points against him not shooting the bitch, but you keep trying to make it that he did shoot the bitch off of falsified facts.
What's the reason why I didn't call him again?
because they figured they had a plan where everybody can get off scot-free, where nobody ain't got to do no time. Tory was looking out for him, and they double-crossed him. That's what the fuck happened. And they railroaded him because it wasn't about Meg. Rock Nation got behind that and said, this is our time to get Tory ass for him playing with us.
You know why you say it's bullshit? I'm on dismantle your whole argument. I'm gonna tell you why it's bullshit.
What?
Before Kelsey chose to testify for the prosecutor, when she get immunity, right? Tory already know this woman was flipping on him way before the trial.
No, he didn't, bro. No, he
bro,
didn't,
don't you think? Don't
no,
you, bro? The way you think this shit work, he knew, bro, because the prosecutor they have to send all this information to. Let me say what I'm saying is the truth, bro. The prosecutor they have to send all the witnesses to the defense. They say, oh, this person is gonna like testify against you.
That, but
they have to do it. So let me finish, bro. So he had to know.
So you're lying.
Him and his team.
They didn't get nobody shit but Tories, bro. So you're lying. Stop lying. And then you wonder why I'm cutting you off. You're not speaking the facts. They didn't get nobody shit but Tories. So what you're saying is not true. If that's the case, everybody's shit should have been got. Nobody shit was got but Tories, bro.
Bro, you're moving the goalposts. Let's stay, bro. Let's stay. No. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Like, open your brain. Let's stay here. Here's what I'm saying.
The Tory shit,
bro. Here's what you said. They flipped on him. You said they flipped on him. They cannot,
the same thing.
Bro. Let me listen, bro. Listen. You just said a moment ago, right?
Bro, I don't know what you talking about. All the evidence say that he didn't do it. You still trying to make it that he did it.
Bro, you said they flipped on him. I'm telling you, how can they flip on him when he already knew that they were gonna get testified?
That just don't give a fuck. They don't want to hear the truth. All the evidence say he didn't do it. You still talking about he did do it. You still talking about he did do it. All the evidence say
at that moment, bro, I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. But only thing I know, he tried and get
you don't
convicted.
Know, and that's even if you don't know, that's reasonable doubt. But he's still locked up. So obviously, the reasonable doubt don't give a fuck about that. The system don't give a fuck about reasonable doubt. If they want you in there, then you in there. Simple as that. You sitting there with this stupid ass look on your face because you can't come up with nothing better to say, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. All the factual evidence that they presented said that man didn't do it, and he's still locked up. They put a hit out on this man, and you still talking about conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. It's a coinky dink. That's what happens in jail sometimes. Okay.
I mean,
this is the world we live in.
I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I don't know what to say, bro. If the prosecutor says that one nigga, bro, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening. I understand like how you I like Tory too. I like his music, but it's what I'm saying, bro.
And then you
they didn't flip on, bro. It's what I'm. Let me finish, bro. You see, that's what I hate when you do that. You said they flipped on him.
You always lying. You always
bro, you said they flipped on him. They didn't flip on him. Bro, you said they flipped
the goalposts, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with him being who he is. Ain't got nothing to do. You keep saying, fuck it. Fuck Tory, bro. He's just a regular black man that got curry, bro. Fuck him being Tory. You keep making it seem like there's no reason, like he's really in there for shooting that bitch. That's the crazy part. Like there's no other reason for why he's really in there, other than him allegedly shooting this bitch in the foot.
Bro, look, we all, bro, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying, bro. We are
kill motherfuckers that ain't go to jail for 10 years, bro.
I understand that. I understand that. But here's what I'm saying, bro.
They get 10 years for taking a life, bro. But a nigga got 10 years for shooting a bitch in the foot. Ricochet, allegedly, with no real proof of it and no DNA.
Bro, here's what I'm saying, man. We all know, like, the whole case is like sketchy. That's the word. The whole it's funny. The whole like case is funny. We don't like they should have like tested like Tory, the driver, everybody that was in the car. They should have like tested Megan too, because she could have like fired that gun and that shit ricocheted and hurt her. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should have tested everybody. We know that. But at the same time, Tory and his team done a lot of bad thing. like putting this case together. They did a lot of things. Bro, how the fuck like the prosecutor said like, bro, you should call that the guy that was, I don't think he's credible for me, but you can call him. Why didn't you call him? This is
Because,
sketchy.
bruh, he would
You know what
have
I'm
to,
saying?
if that was the case, he would have to say what happened, what really happened, which
Yes.
was Shawty shot the
Which he
gun.
should have said. That's the reason why you call him, to tell the truth on your behalf. Because you don't want to testify because you're a rapper. You don't want to be looked at like you're a snitch, right? But this is the driver that's gonna tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So you want that, so to get off, no?
I understand what you're saying, bro. I don't have no answer for you because the answer that I'm going to give you is going to sound like bullshit to a nigga like you. So it's
No,
not even no
but
need
you're
in
not
me
talking to me. I mean, you're
doing
talking
that.
to me, but you got the people that's watching. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 people watching right now, and then the
Because he was
people that's
fucking
gonna watch
both
it
of
after.
them, and it's gonna look dumb as shit. So why not? Let's just get past this shit. Niggas got mad. We was drunk. Let's just get past this shit. No, nobody gotta do what we gotta do so everybody can just go home and get past this shit. But it didn't work that way. The big engines got involved and said, "This is our chance." Oh, Tory, you made $1 million in 60 seconds, and you don't need us. Oh, we don't need no other artists thinking that they can do the same thing. Get his ass up out of here. All he was doing was living his life fucking bitches. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. And for all the evidence to go against this man, saying that he didn't do it, and he's still in jail, didn't get stabbed up.
And then it's what I heard too.
When they say he didn't just get stabbed up 14 times, he was there all that time. And then when it comes out that it's new evidence that could possibly free him, then he gets stabbed up. The very next day, hours later. But that ain't related. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Now he running the jail. He using his money to run the jail and shit. We wasn't hearing none of that shit before that. Now he gets stabbed up. Now he using his money to run the jail and shit. Okay. Little old Tory. Nobody else. It was celebrities that was in there that had more money than Tory that was locked up before him that wasn't doing that. So how could he do that? Make that make sense.
It's a bro. It like I said, bro. I'm not the case. We all see it, man. The case is funny. It's funny as hell. There's a lot of like the way that should look. I don't think they shouldn't even like convicted him. From what I understand, you said he was no. Listen to me. Don't cut me off, please. Like give me 2 seconds. I know you say you wasn't, but you will. But listen.
Oh shit.
Yes, shit. You will. But listen to what I'm saying, bro. You said he was because of he was selling his music through the people, but from what I heard, that was not the case. I think it's the prosecutor, not even the prosecutor, the DA, who's probably fucking him over. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't know if you understand. During like a couple years ago, when this nigga cut that case, there was a lot of crimes that was going on in LA, right? There was a time they even tell the people not to travel to LA because of the break-in, of the killing, of the robbery that was going on. I don't know if you heard that. They were even telling tourists not to go there. Yeah, he was. So the guy that was the DA at that time, this nigga was doing terrible jobs. You know what I'm saying? He even was giving like people that committed like murder, he was giving him 10 years. Some even he would give them like probation. I think he was a judge. He was giving like probation, shit like that, right? So he would let people get away with crimes, and then these people will go back and do like crime again, right?
The same shit.
So a lot of people was criticizing him for how he was like because he wasn't being tough on crimes, right? And then there was an election that was coming up, so he needed people to voted for him. So what he did, he using Tory. So he used Tory to make it seem like he was fighting against crime.
Nah.
So that's what I heard.
Nah,
that makes sense.
Because you can't. No, it don't make sense. Because you can't do that. You can't do that by one person.
But
That
this
has
is a
nothing to do
celebrity.
with the system.
But it's what
I
you don't understand.
that, but that's
If something happened to you, if something happened to me, like the world not gonna care. But if something happened to Megan Thee Stallion, the world gonna pay attention. Even though you're not doing a very good job as a judge, as a DA in the community, solving crimes. Right? So people
No, I understand what you're saying.
So by acting like you're doing something, even though you know there was no crime committed there.
I understand what you're trying to say, but
not trying to say, I say.
No, I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not working because the case was so fucked up. Like let's just say it was a possibility that he really could have did it because his DNA was on there, and we had a couple of witnesses that said, we got a couple of witnesses that said he was there and he did shit, but multiple people said multiple things. So let's just say that, and let's just say it was a possibility that he could have done that or whatever. None of that shit was there. It was no possibility that he was the person that shot that gun. You see what I'm saying? There's no, even in the evidence that they presented. So for you to try to use that, you cannot use that. You use the innocent man that did nothing. So you lied. That's no. Now, if the nigga actually did it, or if it's a possibility that he actually did it, yeah, you can take that route. But in the case that you presented, he didn't do it. And it's clearly stated that he didn't do it, and you still locked him up, knowing that bitch lied. So you just fucked up the system more for yourself of niggas not non-believing you and not trusting you.
No, he's not there anymore. He lost he lost it. He lost the campaign, the election, he lost it. So he's not the guy is not, it's not there anymore. So
so I see
now a lot of people believe, let me ask you this. A lot of people believe that Megan, Kelsey, even the guy that was in power then, the DA, they're shaking right now. They're shaking. Because of, I mean, we got some politician, even though this woman, I don't think she'll do it. Her voice not really gonna matter because she's a whole. Yeah, but she's a whole like, bro. She's in Florida. She's a whole like not governor. She's a representative in the Republican Party in Florida.
Absolutely.
So I don't think like a Democratic.
I'm sure she ain't worth $1 billion.
But
so she can still be touched. She can still be silenced.
No, I'm talking about like the lady that's. Bro, I think we're in two different.
She can still be reached. She can still be reached. She ain't no billion.
No, I'm not talking about Megan. You're not listening.
Be a powerful woman.
You're not listening.
I'm not talking about Megan. I know you're talking about the lady from Florida.
That helping him. What would you say?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You say she can be touched.
Yes. You missing what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, she's powerful, but she ain't no billionaire. She can still be touched. Don't be surprised if bodies start showing up. If motherfuckers ended up missing and shit. She can still be touched. She can still be reached. She can go on to dinner and somebody can slip something in her one of her services.
But this is what I'm saying, man. She's not gonna make no impact in the, you know what I'm saying? In it.
Oh,
not even Donald Trump. No, not even Donald Trump can pardon this nigga. That's why a lot of people don't understand. Donald Trump, most people in this country don't know the law. Donald Trump only have power to pardon from the federal government. If you've been in prison like in federal crime by the FBI, right? This is a state, California. The only person that can pardon him is the governor Newsom. Only him.
I thought federal was over state.
No, Tory is in state.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying I thought in that situation, I thought federal was over state.
Nah, that's not how it works.
You sure?
Trump, I'm telling you 100%. When I'm finished, you can go look at it yourself. The only person that can pardon him is Governor Newsom. Not even Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump can influence Governor Newsom to pardon him, but Donald Trump doesn't have power to pardon anybody that's in state prison. He doesn't have that power. And what I'm telling you is the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want a lot of people
to say, they got power over everything else, though. That don't make sense, bro.
No.
Because they got power over
the president got power to only pardon like people that's in federal custody of committed on federal crime. You know what I'm saying? The president, if Diddy got convicted right now.
No. No, I agree with you. And when you say federal, I agree with you. But me, in my mind, federal is more powerful than state. Is what I'm saying.
They have more
In the
resources, yeah.
judicial system,
Yeah.
right? So federally, they should be over state. Is what I'm saying. They should have more power than state. If they're
But the
over
president doesn't
state.
have power to do that. That's the thing. Like for him to do it himself. But now with his connection, you can literally write a letter to Governor Newsom, and then I don't know if it's gonna happen because Governor Newsom is a Democrat, is very like Democrat guy, liberal. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump is like Republican, like conservative. I don't think that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
But
all that shit is the same, bro. That shit don't mean nothing. They lied to us, bro. You keep making it seem like it's different. They ain't no different. All of them the same.
Hey man, bro, let me ask you this last question about this guy, man. Do you see this nigga getting out, man? The $1 million question.
I hope he get out. He's supposed to get out. He should get out.
Nah, hope. Like I'm saying you. I'm asking you straight up. You keep saying not hope. Do you see, like with the so-called evidence? Do you see yourself? Let's not be delusional, be honest and everything.
No, I don't think he's getting out because the way they put him in there, with no evidence. So why the fuck would they get him out when they clearly put him in there in front of our face? When all the evidence said he didn't do it, they still locked him up. So why would they just in turn overturn the decision when they knew blatantly that he wasn't supposed to be in there in the first place? Why would they do that? So no, I don't think he's getting out. I'm just keeping it all the way funky.
Yeah, but we got 2 more topics. I don't know how you feeling. You ready to go?
I'm just moving.
All right, bro.
To the next,
man, shout out to Tori, man. Hopefully, here's the thing, man. Because you see, the funny thing about the Tori thing, this lady that's helping him, I think this lady has been. She keeps saying they got evidence, but they still have the evidence, the body cam. Yeah, she's talking about the police body cam. Like she's not. When she was talking about they got video, I think she was talking about like the video of the shooting. Like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She was talking about that audio shit.
That's what I thought. But the audio that been out, like of the gunshots, and then the way the gunshot happened, it looks like that was something intentional. Because this is what I think. You know why I think it was intentional? There was like 3 gunshots, pow, 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 and then there was a pause.
Probably
like
2 more.
Yeah, and 2 more. So that means this person probably was aiming at something, and then like you see what I'm saying? Because if that was like because they make it seem like they were fighting over a gun. If they were fighting over the gun, there wouldn't be like a pause like that, and then like 2 more shots after that.
Exactly. You're right about that. So that video really didn't prove nothing. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. So I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know, man. Hey, man. And then I think what they're trying to do, like Tory is not a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, he can.
If he serves this life, he'll get deported back to Canada. That's the thing. If I think they're trying to fight to get him out of prison because the moment
I think he can still have a career out there though.
I mean, Canada is a first world country, man. Canada is not a third world country. A first world country. It's a rich country.
First world?
Yes.
Oh, like us, right?
Canada is like,
We're a first world country.
Like United States. United States is the first world country.
We're a first world country?
Yes.
So what's the second world country?
I don't know. I mean, I know like the first world country, the powerful country, and the third world country, the country that's in the bottom.
So there's no middle?
I do not know. Your face is not in the frame, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
I'm in my room. I can't really show. My shit fucked up right now. Damn, that don't make sense. It gotta be a second world country. What the fuck?
A third world country usually is the country that's
like the
country.
bottom of the bottom,
the poor countries.
The Caribbean
you know
spots
what I'm saying?
And shit for real.
I think like I mean if there's I don't know from what I understand is first world country.
Thailand is like a third world country, right?
Thailand.
Yeah.
No, Thailand is not a first world country. First world country usually is the
Third
powerful
world.
country
I said
that's.
third world.
It can be because most people who live over there live in poverty.
And Dominican,
Yes, third world country.
Brazil.
Brazil is not a third world country. Brazil is like it's a first world country.
Oh, it is. It's a first world country.
Yes, because here's the thing. Even though there's poverty, there's thing in Brazil. Brazil is
Yes,
very
but there's
developed.
poverty everywhere, though, bro.
It's
So
developed.
how much? So so it matters how much poverty. Because
Yeah.
it's poverty. So like in Thailand, majority of Thailand is in poverty.
Let's
That's
go.
what
I
makes
don't
it a
wanna. I
third
don't wanna
world.
say something that I don't know. So let me Google this real
No, I'm
quick.
saying no. I'm asking you, like, to be third world, majority of the country has to be in poverty to be third
That's what I'm
world.
trying to. That's what I'm trying to see right now. What
Oh,
makes a country a first world country? Okay, can you see? So they say that a first world country is often characterized by a high standard of living, development, infrastructure, a robust economy, and significant influence in global unfair. These nations typically have strong capitalism economy. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, let's Google this. List of first world countries. So we got most of the European countries. We got United States, Canada, Australia, Japan, France, Germany, United Kingdom, Italy, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Austria, Iceland, Luxembourg, Israel,
these are all
France,
first world.
yeah, South Korea. But yeah, but Brazil is one of them too, man. Brazil is a
I
lake.
don't understand how the fuck we first world and everybody else everywhere else is way more advanced than
Because this
us.
is what you don't understand. First world country, even there's money in this country, but the money is being distributed wrongly because most, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Just because you don't see the money, most people don't see the money. Doesn't mean the country doesn't have the money. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but let's move on to this real quick, man. To the next topic. Okay. Did you see the Kid Cudi testify on Diddy trial? Did you
No.
pay attention to that? So he was a witness for the prosecutor. So this nigga literally testifies, saying all the bullshit that Diddy was doing to him when he was dating, Cassie. Apparently, yeah. He even admit that Cassie cheated on him with Diddy too. And Brian, I mean, he got like cross-examined by Brian Still. Brian Still even like have him admitted that Cassie played him and played Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He even talked about like how like Diddy blew up his car. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and then after he testified, I mean, I don't think he did anything wrong. People, but you got your boy Young Thug who's still talking about the rat thing. I don't understand this nigga, man. So Young Thug go and call him a rat. You call him a rat. He said, "Damn, Cudi, a rat." LOL. This is what Young Thug said, man.
Damn.
I mean, you think the nigga a rat, bro?
Nope.
I think here's what I think, man. I think nowadays, man,
That's the problem.
The word rat, they misusing that shit. They're misusing that shit.
Entertainers are not street niggas. They're regular people. They're entertainers. They are not in the streets.
Bro, even that, Kid Cudi was a victim of Diddy.
Absolutely.
The nigga was dating a bitch that you were pimping out, that you left, and then you made it, bro. You blew up the nigga like car, and then you pay people to break up in his house, abuse his dog. He did. Diddy like pay somebody to abuse his dogs, break in his house, like burglarize his house, you know what I'm saying? Abuse his dogs, blew up his car just because of a bitch that you didn't even want. The nigga was a victim. So how can you call somebody like that a rat? The nigga wasn't committing crime with nobody. The nigga was a victim of Diddy. Wasn't it?
Of course the criminal was gonna always shame the victim. Criminal doesn't want to get caught. Of course, you're gonna make everybody a rat when they tell them what happened to them. When it's against them, that's what they're supposed to do.
Here's what I say. I'm still waiting on Young Thug to call his brother a rat when his brother took the same plea deal that Gunna take. When are you gonna call your brother a rat?
Never told him about that shit.
Of course, it's not gonna say it because them niggas is picking and choosing.
The internet not gonna say nothing about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. People are picking and choosing. You calling Ghana a rat? Oh, or maybe he's rat because if he was doing the same criminal activity that you were doing in YSL, I can understand that. But how you calling one person a rat, not the other person? I wonder why.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. You just said some damn, you said two powerful things today. Damn. I ain't even look at it that way. You right. If he was he doing the same shit that he was doing? Was he with the YSL criminal activity side?
That's what I'm saying. If he was doing that,
or was he just a rapper? Because if he was with the criminal activity side, then absolutely he's a rat.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's a rat.
Absolutely, he's a rat.
Because I look at it, if I'm doing crime with you and then the police come, I flipped on you, start talking.
Now, if you just
I'm a rat
about the crime. Now, if you just rapping about the crime and acting like you about that shit, then that's different. I can understand that shit because you just entertaining. You just entertaining. But if you really doing that shit, Thug was really doing that shit and really rapping it. Really. So to you,
your audio is very bad, man.
And he's gonna call a rap.
Your audio is terrible.
He's an entertainer.
Can you hear me?
I don't know what to do about that. I hear you fine.
I think it's where I think it's where you're at.
Said me.
Yeah, I think like when you were upstairs, it was better. But I see you. Are you good now? You keep going. Yeah, the Wi-Fi ain't good.
Oh, see, now I say it is my shit. It's my shit.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I think I said it before, man. This nigga like is playing games. He's playing game. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna put this very soon. This nigga gonna go violate his probation. He's gonna go to jail. They say you shouldn't talk about your probation, like strictly say, bro. You shouldn't talk about no gang shit, nothing like that. If you do, that's a violation. And then you still worry about people that snitch.
He kind of like not talking about gang shit. He playing on the line. He not talking about gang shit, but he's still speaking on remnants of gang
that's related to
criminal
crime
activity, not gang, but criminal activity.
Right. So that means he's
playing the loophole. No, he's playing the loophole. It ain't got nothing to do with gang. Yeah, he's speaking on crimes, alleged crimes or whatever, because ain't nothing been solidified or nothing. They in court now trying to determine it. So it's still everything is alleged.
Here's what people don't understand, man. In 2025, man, people don't give a fuck about who's a rat or not, man. We see it.
Rats getting rich now.
You spend like 2 years in prison, right? I'm talking about Young Thug. Spend 2 years in prison. People say, we cannot wait for Young Thug to get out to drop an album. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go crazy. You got out, you drop an album. Ghana drop an album pretty much almost the same time that you drop yours. Your shit didn't go from here to here. Ghana was a rat. Technically a rat. His shit is go crazy. So that tells you that the fans, they don't give a fuck about who's a rat or not. They care about who put out good music. If the music is good, people don't give a fuck, nigga.
But it wasn't.
Offset,
no, it wasn't
Offset is hanging out with Ghana.
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. It was because people actually found out what the fuck was going on while they was in there, and they found out the backstabbing shit, or what appeared to be backstabbing or two-sided shit. How the fuck are you mad at Young Thug? I mean, how you mad at Ghana for doing anything when you and Ghana was the only ones that had representation, and Ghana was the one that was footing everything? And you supposed to be the
I don't think
dollar.
people care about that shit too, man.
It don't.
The fans do not care.
They do. They do matter. That's why they was rocking with Ghana. You just proved, bro.
No, bro.
They're
rocking with him is because he's putting out good music. The nigga got out. He put one of the best song in the country. Fuck you mean? The best song in the country. Fuck you. You heard that record, right? The best record when he got out. Bro, even though you thought the nigga was a rat, bro, this record, you know, like this record was playing in like ATL, like club in ATL, bro. That record was playing there, even though they were calling the nigga record, like bro. The record was so hot. Listen, bro, the record was so hot, so good. That shit was playing in ATL, a club in ATL, even though they're all like calling the nigga a rat. Bro, you cannot get away with like, bro, it's good music. You cannot get away from that, bro. That's what it is. The nigga is a rat. We know that. But he put out good music. Because of that, people don't give a fuck.
We don't know.
Now you're not a rat. You hold it down. You spend 2-3 years in jail, but you put your shit out. Your shit didn't hit. Like, your shit hit. People don't give a fuck about you. That's what it is. No.
You got a point right there. You got a point there. I'm not disputing that, and I'm not fighting that. You're right. Nobody gives a fuck what you went through. If your music ass is ass.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's all.
That's what I'm disagreeing with that. Nah. I didn't listen to Young Thug's album, so I don't know if it was trash or not. I wasn't really a Young Thug nigga. I was only fucking with Young Thug when he did the little shit with Rich Homie Quan. That shit was fire. But Young Thug by itself, I wasn't really a Young Thug type. I only had a couple songs that I liked from him. So he wasn't really on my list. Gunna, I got hip to him late. I used to think Gunna was trash too. Me and my man used to get into it. I used to think he was garbage. But he's okay. He's way better than I thought he was. I thought he was garbage. But it was just that
I think Gunna, I mean, songs. Not even think. Right now, Gunna is the top ATL rapper over there. I mean, who? Future, maybe? I mean, Future.
Oh, no, he ain't fucking. Ain't no Future. Future ain't nobody. Future is number one over there. Future is God. He will never be on Future level. I don't give a fuck how high he is.
You got a point because I love Future, man. Yeah. You got a point. You got a point.
Future did too
you know
much,
what I'm saying?
Bro.
I'm a Future fan. I'm a Future fan. So, but at the same time, if we have a guy top two,
astronaut kid.
Yeah, if we're talking about like top two, man, I'd say Ghana like way better rapper right now than Young Thug. Right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can go
right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, way better
Young
rapper.
Thug wasn't all that to begin with. He was okay. He wasn't like no. He was never like no A-lister rapper. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing is,
they
bro,
pushed him. His label pushed him, and they made him.
Not only that,
but he's not
at the beginning of Young Thug. Really this nigga got a lot of big rappers that was like helping him. You know what I'm saying? Bro, look, man. Ghana was helping a lot of these niggas, man. Look at Lil Baby.
That's how they do to get you.
Lil Baby like fuck around, his career almost over because Ghana is not there anymore.
Dang.
To help him. You see what I'm saying? Bro, like Ghana was carrying a lot of these niggas, man. You can see it. Since the reason why, I mean, you know, this shit, bro, look, man. I think like Ghana was trying to like hoping that Young Thug was gonna say he's not a rat, you just take a plea deal, But the moment I think you find out that Young Thug didn't fuck with him, that's the reason why he covered the whole YSL tattoo. He had in his arm. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I mean the first day the nigga come out, he say you don't fuck with you, you're a rat. But I don't need to know anything else, man. You think I'm a rat? Hey man.
Yeah, you got a point there. You got a
I don't
point
fuck
there.
with you anymore, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing some bullshit. But yeah. Let's do this last topic, the main topic, and close out the show, bro. Now, Remy Ma, bro. Papoose. Cleressa Shills. What do you think about that whole shit, bro? I mean, it looks like they're fighting over this nigga, man.
Ain't that usually how it goes? Just because they celebrities, that don't mean nothing. They been together for all those years. They got kids. Somebody got cheated on. Somebody moved on. Motherfuckers get jealous. That's the way life goes.
From what I
Just because they
understand,
celebrities, everybody got to know what's going on about their life.
from what I understand, she spent 6 or 7 years in prison for shooting somebody. A friend that stole something from her, and then she allegedly.
I thought she hit her in a bottle or something.
No, I heard
Which
that
one was it?
the
She
friend
shot
stole
somebody or she
something.
hit somebody with
Yeah,
a
she
bottle?
shot somebody. That's the reason why she went to jail for 6 years. So she went for 6 years. I think before she went to jail, her and Papoose, I don't know. There was not in a relation. Were they in a relationship?
Yeah, they was.
So they were,
Yeah,
right? Before she went to jail.
Yeah.
So he hold her down. She even said with her own mouth that the nigga was literally going to the prison like to see her every single day.
Right.
And then you get out, you fuck a lookout nigga. A nigga that not even look like the nigga, like literally like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like a refurbished. That's the word, like a refurbished. But you never seen like you wanna buy like an iPhone, you ain't got the whole money, you know what I'm saying? And you say, man, let me go to see if they got any refurbished, you know what I'm saying? Like an iPhone like 3 different people been using that you can get from the low, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got money to buy the brand new shit. So that's why she do. She fucking nigga that's look like a copy and paste Papoose nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's why a lot, you see, women, they always say, oh, the men that they used to do, they don't hold us down anymore. You know what I'm saying? They dead, they will leave. Bro, you spent 6 years in prison. The nigga been there since day one. He's been there with you, for you. And then you got out, you did that.
iPhone. It's the world we live in today.
And then this is what I understand. The nigga shit fucked. The nigga, I mean, this is a nigga that looks like he wanna be Papoose. And then the nigga also said that on a recording phone call, say that he got video, he got all type of shit on Remy Ma. So whenever she leave him, he will expose her.
Oh, yes. Easy to Block said that?
Yes, he said that.
Oh shit.
So you say you got and then she's still fucking with the nigga. And then the nigga ain't got nothing like on Papoose, because Papoose with the money, this nigga looks like he's broke, he ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he got some good dick. That's the reason why she did what she did. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, the relationship been going crazy. As you know, Papoose upgrade. Big time. Not on the look, not on look, not on look. Not on look. When I say upgrade, I'm talking about not on look.
When she get her shit together, she look bad. When she put her makeup on, like any other bitch.
If you compare Cleressa Shills with Remy Ma, there's no comparison, man. Like Remy Ma is a bad bitch, bro. Like, come on, big bad bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, both of them bitches is regular, extra regular. Neither one of them bitches.
Remy Ma is way beautiful. Bro, I love Cleressa Shills.
Remy Ma is not beautiful. Fuck is you talking about?
She's pretty, bro.
No, she's not.
But she's pretty. In my eye, we have different tastes. So I don't know what you're talking about. But we have different tastes. We're not gonna do that.
That lady that's on the screen right now is not pretty. That's regular. What are you talking about?
I mean, like I said, we got different tastes. So I ain't going there with you. I think she's cute. I think she's pretty. I think she's an 8.
She's okay. Whoa. What? An 8?
Yeah.
That's what you call
Yes.
an 8? Oh, nigga, you
I think she's
tripping.
an 8.
Beyonce's an 8, bruh.
I think Beyonce is 9, bro. 9, 10. Maybe I'm a simp for that. Maybe I'm a simp for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Remy Ma is a beautiful blonde girl.
Then obviously you never seen beautiful women before then. That's okay. If that's your ranking, you can't tell me nothing about no bitches, bro. If you saying Remy Ma's an 8, bro.
Yes, I think so.
When y'all come back and see this shit, remind him that he said Remy Ma was an 8.
Yeah, I did say that.
Please.
And I think she's beautiful. She's brown. She's, you know what I'm saying? Now let me ask you a question. Kelly, where would you place like Kelly Rowland?
8.
I think Kelly Rowland is 8-10, man. I mean 9-10.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. I think Kelly Rowland is like.
So where do you
9,
put
10.
Prime Stacey Dash at?
I mean,
where do you put
same
Prime
thing, 10,
Stacey
man.
Dash, Prime Holly Berry?
All these women are like 10, man. I'm saying they are. What you want to say?
With them.
No, Remy Ma is 8. I'm not saying she's 10. She's 8. Kelly Rowland is 9-10. Holly Bailey.
So you saying Remy Ma is just 2
Holly
steps? It's just 2 steps from gorgeous. That's what you telling me?
Yeah, I think she's a beautiful brown woman. I don't know why we're fighting over that. Like when it comes to look, when it comes, bro, we men, we like different type of women.
Wait. Hold on, bro. You're right. Right, but listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's ugly. There's okay. There's pretty. What's after pretty? It's one more after pretty.
Is it beautiful?
Yes. Then gorgeous. Gorgeous.
This is what I'm gonna say. I think her. Okay, no, I gotta ask you this before I say that. Where would you place pretty? From a number in the scale.
Pretty
is 6 to
pretty
7.
Is 4
right?
to 6.
4 to 6.
Yes.
So what would you place? Beautiful.
Beautiful is
7 to 8, right?
8. Beautiful is 8.
So you don't think she's beautiful?
No.
I do.
She's cute. Regular.
That's what I'm saying. Me and you, we see
makeup. She's okay when she's regular.
But most of them bitches wearing makeups. So how could you tell?
That's what I'm talking about. No.
Have you ever seen Halle Berry? Have you ever seen Halle Berry without a makeup? Have you ever seen Halle Berry without makeup?
In their prime, they were beautiful. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in their prime.
In their prime, have you ever seen them without a makeup?
Yes. They were beautiful, real beautiful women.
I'm not saying
Back in
that.
the 90s, those women were beautiful. They didn't need makeup in the 90s. Those women were beautiful in the 90s, bro. You tripping. Makeup wasn't even used a lot back then. That was raw beauty. Janet Jackson and them. They was beautiful back then. Real bodies. No BBLs. They really had ass. They really had yams that they was born with. None of this artificial shit. They really had full lips. And full length hair. They really had that shit. They didn't buy it. It was a different set of women back then, bro.
I mean, bro. I don't know why we're fighting about. You know what I'm saying?
We're not fighting. It's no fighting. We just different. It's just a different. You saying Remy Ma is a fucking Remy Ma is beautiful. She's beautiful as a black woman. Absolutely. As a black woman. But if we're talking about for real beauty, no, she's not. She's regular as shit.
Yeah,
have you seen her if her shit not pressed? Have you seen her in a regular ponytail with nothing on her face, with her shit not pressed down
Bro,
like a white
I
girl,
have
with her hair
not.
not
But
pressed
it's what you
down?
don't understand.
My
Most
point.
of these
I
bitches don't come,
have.
bro.
I
Most of them
have.
bitches
And I'm
don't
talking about these
don't.
bitches that don't gotta lay their hair down. That when they wake up in the morning, they ain't gotta do shit. That they are beautiful. And whatever they put on their face is just an enhancement. It's not to change they whole the way they look. It's an add-on, like lip gloss, maybe some eyeliner. That's it. Not no whole face full of makeup to change your whole look. No. I'm talking about beautiful women, bro.
I
That's
take
a
my word
beautiful
back,
woman.
man. I take my word back. I think you might be all right. I think she's pretty. I think she's
Thank
pretty.
you.
I think she's pretty because I was looking at Halle Berry without makeup. Her without makeup, this is totally different. Yeah, but she's pretty. She's okay. But I'm still gonna stand on that. I think most of these women, you're not gonna see them without makeup anyway. So you cannot judge them because they don't want to be seen without it. Because how like they look completely different. You see what I'm saying?
No, nowadays.
So here's what
growing up, we seen women, we seen teachers. Teachers was bad. Not all teachers. Some teachers was bad. Girls was bad. We had pretty girls in school. They had natural big butts. They had natural breasts. In high school, junior high, college, if you went there. Real beautiful, pretty. Before this internet shit, before this get your surgery to get the niggas money off your body, before that became a thing, when you had to wait till you develop, that was a real thing. There's no waiting to develop now. These bitches is getting they shit, these BBLs, and getting all these surgeries, and they ain't even fully developed. And then when they do fully develop, on top of the surgery that they got, that shit fucks their body up. And they looking all retarded and fucked up and wondering why that shit fucked up.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Look, let's continue with the show. So we can close it out. Cleressa Shield, who's dating Papoose right now, ex of Remy Ma. Can I say the ex because they're still married? You know what I'm saying? They're still married. I think they have a daughter together. So she went on the Breakfast Club, and then they asked her about the relationship between her and Papoose. So she was saying that how she's getting older, she wanna get married, she wanna have kids, and then she also said that Papoose had gotta figure this shit out because he's still married to, you know what I'm saying? To Remy Ma. So Remy Ma heard that. I think she using that to crash out. She crashed out on Papoose and Cleressa Shields. You know what I'm saying? She said a lot of shit. So let's check out what she gotta say about what she said. So let's check it out.
8. That's not who this is now. Now he's a wife. Listen, this is what I would like. Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed and ready to go. I don't want nothing. I'm not even asking for child support. My daughter's school, her babysitter, her nanny, her gymnastics, her swimming, her dancing, her healthcare, her all of that. I take care of it like I've always done. I don't need anything. Stop.
You always done
married in 2008. That's not who this is now. Now he's a wife. Listen, I don't care who brought up what. It's nothing for you to be like, I don't want to talk about that. It's nothing to be like, so before you even start, like, yeah, we not touch on that. Let's talk about what I have coming up, if that's really the case. I don't care who brought up what. It's nothing.
It's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah,
so this is Cleressa Shield. That was when she was in the Breakfast Club when they asked her about like the whole relationship between her and Papoose, and then she also mentioned like Remy Ma.
In the room, like, but that takes time, and like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day, and when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day, and we're talking, and we're FaceTiming, and you know, we love each other. So that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation, and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Did that hold you? Did that keep you from like giving your all?
No. Not because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not. It's not for me. It's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
Yeah, I mean, this is technically what she said. Do you think like Remy Ma crash out was wanted?
Nope.
Can you understand? Like,
that's their life. Nope.
You know, like women, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna generalize that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Women is lack of accountability. They'll fuck niggas on you. You know what I'm saying? And when you moved on, they're trying to make your life a living hell. Just because you moved on from a better than them. Let's be honest.
To a better.
But nobody listen to Remy Ma music like that. Yeah, you rap but nobody give a fuck. But this woman right here, she might not be as beautiful as you are in the eyes of a lot of people, but she's a world champion. She's a boxer.
Have you seen her? Have you seen her with makeup on?
Bro, I don't want to go back with that. I've seen her. She dressed up.
No. I'm talking about Cleressa.
Yeah, I've seen her before. I'm not saying the woman ugly. She's not.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm saying if you put them side by side and they both put best
I think
makeup on.
physically, I think Remy Ma is.
No,
like,
I'm not even
beautiful.
talking about physically. I wasn't even getting there. I'm talking about strictly face made up. Strictly face.
I think Remy Ma is more beautiful.
You think Remy Ma is better looking than her?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not me saying she's ugly. She's not ugly. She's far from that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but I think Remy Ma is
ugly, but neither one of them are beautiful either.
I don't want to go back to that, man. I want to stay in the story.
No, I'm not.
So let's.
No, I understand. No, yeah. I'm off
So
that. Go ahead.
So okay, here's what I forget what I was saying. What was I saying?
No, you talking about Remy Ma and Cleressa Shield.
Yeah, and then like you said, was it the question that I asked you? Was it like wanted? Like, why do you think she went out, like crash out on that whole thing? She even went on and is calling the nigga broke. That bro, you married.
That's what
you were
do.
married. You cannot. Yeah, I mean, how can you call some? Oh, am I wrong? Like when you married, is a union, right? My money that I make is your money. Money you make is my money. So if I'm broke, you broke too.
That's how it's supposed to be. Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly.
So how the fuck you calling me broke? So if I'm broke, you broke too. So we broke.
But they separated though. So, you know, they don't live together no more. So that don't mean nothing no more. I guess.
And then Papoose even come forward saying that he was the one that was paying everything, the house bill, the utility, and everything.
Where was the money coming in at? He wasn't doing no performing, and it ain't like she was a top rapper before she got locked up. So who else was footing the bill? He was in jail. Who else had to? He had to be the one to pay the bills. So make it make sense. When you came home, you wasn't popping like that. They had to get you back out there. They had to do all types of promotions and shit.
Even
you
that, like
all that money on your baby and shit and all that, like you got it like that, perping and shit. You're not an A-list rapper. Like Papoose could have been that nigga, honestly, but he wasn't trying to suck no dick, and he wasn't trying to sacrifice no shit. That's why he who he is. And he has my utmost respect for that. That's why he ain't an industry nigga.
Yeah, I mean Papoose
rap better
actually
than most of them niggas that's in the industry. Most.
Papoose actually responded to her, He called her a narcissist, liar, bipolar, ungrateful, claiming the. He also said that he wrote
He gay.
95% of his music, which I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of music that I don't really listen to him
You know
like
she
that.
ain't right.
But there's a lot of his rhyme that sounds like Papoose wrote it. And then I don't know, there was a time that there was a back and forth between Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. There was a diss track that she made on not Nicki Minaj that she won that battle, right? This nigga even claimed that he wrote that diss track.
I can believe it because Remy Ma ain't fucking with no Nicki by herself.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
That's
I mean,
a fact.
now let me ask you a question. If you made a diss track, everybody's saying Nicki lost, and then you didn't write the diss track, Nicki didn't lose then.
Right. How about that?
I cannot lose, bro. Yeah, you didn't write you didn't write it.
that?
You didn't use your. That was not your brain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But here's what Papoose gotta say though. Let's check a couple minutes from it. We're not watching the whole shit because we gotta close out the show very soon. But let's check it out right now. My bad, people.
Which one is it? You've told me numerous times you don't deal with them no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10 year. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day and say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. But you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death do us part. And I lived that out. I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk, you just paid a cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks out of my account. I had to bail you out of jail when you caught your case. When you had to pay the civil case and we backtracked it, who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie, very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it. She would say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on a credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful?
We're gonna stop it right here, bro. I understand the frustration. Now we're gonna talk, we're gonna bring the kids because they got a daughter together. Because we forget about the kids, but now we're gonna bring the kids to the table. I understand the frustration that this nigga got, you know what I'm saying? Because his girlfriend didn't say nothing bad about Remy, alright? But at the same time, the back and forth, the text messages, you understand, the tweets they're putting out together, that kid's gonna grow up and see it, right? Sometimes I feel like you have to ignore it, bro. For whatever reason, she's mad even she cheated on you, man. Just let it go, bro. You moved on. You got a better bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's got more money. She's a multi-millionaire. She got her shit going on. She's whooping bitches, you know what I'm saying, left and right in the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? You got it. She's lying on your name, so be it. People already know who she is. If you go on the comments of her videos, a lot of even the women is going after her, calling her narcissist, calling her a liar, ungrateful, a cheater. So the woman not even supporting her, which is crazy, because usually women support women, even though the women they're supporting is doing bad things, right? But in her situation, this nigga was so good to her. The other bitches say, man, like, you wrong, bitch. You wrong. You shouldn't shit on that nigga. The nigga was doing help. You know what I'm saying? Was there for you when you were in the worst situation, right? But I felt it. I understand his frustration. But if that was me, man, I wouldn't speak about it. I would just let it be, bro. Your thought?
Take your route. I understand it, but I'm crashing out too. Like you talking, you got me fucked up. Anybody just keep saying whatever you saying, mention my name.
So
you got a name. You're media. We pushed you, so you got a fan base or whatever. I'm still what they call it. I'm still underground and shit. So you ain't just about to say anything on the mainstream about me when my credibility is nothing short but spectacular. Nigga, I'm the post boy for how a man's supposed to be in a relationship. You is not about to fuck my name up like that after I held you down. I really
she that's what I'm saying. She's not doing that because the fans is not supporting her, because they see through her. Now I could understand, like, let me take an example. You see, the DDG situation, I understand why DDG have to speak out, because people look at Halle Bailey like she was a saint. She couldn't do anything wrong, right? In that situation, you have to defend yourself, right? Because people hate you just because they love her. But in Papoose and Remy my situation, women and men are supporting him because they see what he did for her. So they're not going after him.
No. You're right, but at the same time, he still has to speak up because she can still hurt him in the industry in the back ways that he still do conduct his business.
So that bitch ain't got no connection in the industry, bro. She ain't got no connection. She's nobody.
So, I mean,
don't you think if she got connection? No, don't you think if she got connection, she wouldn't be like bigger than she is, bro? She's only known in New York.
Not everybody can do it. Everybody's not with that shit. So then you can only go. You can only go. Who does she sacrifice?
I don't know.
Oh, nobody. Okay then.
So that's what I'm saying. She ain't got no power.
Who died in her family?
She ain't got no power then.
Nobody in her family. Ain't nobody. No, she ain't. That's why she ain't make it. What are you talking about?
No, you say she can hurt.
Went through something.
No. Listen to what you said.
Went through something. No, listen to what
I know.
saying.
Listen. Let's have a conversation. Listen. I hear you. You said she can hurt him in the industry. I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen because she ain't got no connection like that. Because if she did, she would have been bigger than what she is, right?
But she's still bigger than him. The name is still bigger than him. Yes, she is, bruh. It doesn't matter if you don't have no money or nothing. The name in the industry, she still made it mainstream. He didn't. So her name is still bigger than his in the industry, bruh. You missing it. Because you're not understanding how it goes.
Yes.
We're not talking about the money. We're talking about the image and the name, the logo, which everybody knows you by. They know Papoose for being a good nigga, not for being an entertainer, not for writing shit, even though we know he writes shit, but we know him for being a good human being to a fucked up individual first and foremost. Fuck the celebrityness. We know him for being a good dude.
This nigga says
For real.
celebrityness.
Fuck the celebrityness. We know him
Celebrity
for real.
world.
Dude.
Is that even a word?
That's all I'm
bro.
saying.
Look, here's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta look at the kid. And then with that too, I think she's gonna make it hard on him to see the kids next too.
You know it
because
is.
she
You know
don't fuck
it's
with the
coming.
baby mother.
You know it
I mean,
is.
not the baby mother. She don't fuck with
The
the
new
whole
girl.
situation. The new girl. I think that's what caused the whole like chaos because the nigga got a better girl. And then the thing is,
They can fight,
Remy
and
Ma
you
cannot
can't
talk
beat her.
violence about her because she
And
can
you can't
fight.
beat her.
She'll whoop Remy.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the
So what
thing.
else you gonna
If
do?
that was another bitch, she probably gonna say, "Yeah, I want to whoop your ass," but she cannot do that shit with Cleressa. Cleressa would whoop her. She's a world champion. She's whooping
And
bitches.
she got more money than her.
She got more money too. And
That's
then
crazy.
here's the thing: Remy Ma is more like known than her. Remy Ma is a world champion. She's known. Not Remy Ma. I'm talking about like
I was
Cleressa.
about to
I meant
say,
to say.
yeah.
Cleressa, yeah, Cleressa Shields. She's a world champion boxer, so she's known all over the world. So she's more known, and then she can whoop Remy. That's the reason why Remy made a diss song say, "Yeah, I shoot a friend, I can shoot you too." She's technically saying that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I don't know, but next thing she's gonna keep the kids away from that nigga, man. She's gonna make it harder on him to see the baby because she's gonna say, "Oh, my baby is not safe because of this woman, that woman." That's it. You know how that shit always goes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to Pop, man. But here's what I'm saying, bro. You cannot avoid narcissist women, ungrateful women. Unfortunately, the thing is, at the beginning of the relationship, you cannot see it. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You cannot see it. And then Papoose is an example of what a lot of women say they want: a good nigga that's there for them when they're, you know what I'm saying? But
And they get fucked over every time.
and then they get fucked over. I don't want to be
Every
Papoose,
time.
man. I don't want to be Papoose, man.
The
But
only person
shout out
who
to the
ain't get
nigga.
fucked over so far is Russell Wilson. Crazy
Yeah.
thing.
But I think, why do you think that?
Girl might have been a good girl. He got one. And she got
Oh,
her a
no,
good
okay,
nigga,
now let
and
me
they
ask you
go
a question.
together.
Can you be
And
a good
everybody
girl
ain't
and
like
then be
that.
in a relationship with somebody like Future, man? Can you be a good girl and then be in
That's
love
when
with
she was
somebody
young,
like
though.
Future?
That's when she was young. It ain't like she had but see, that's the thing. It ain't like she had a track record of running through niggas after Future. She went
Ciara?
straight for the bad boy. Yeah, she went straight for the bad boy. Or the good looking dude that ended up being the bad boy. She was with it, but she realized that wasn't for her. She stepped back. She didn't immediately just go to another rapper and shit and get hit up. She
I
got an
understand.
athlete that took care of everything. So
Yeah, I
to
mean-
my knowledge, in the industry, she only got 3 bodies. She only had Bow Wow, Future, and Russell.
Yeah. The other like
And Bow
old-
Wow was when they was real.
This is what you don't
Bow Wow
understand,
had her
man.
first, I think.
What about all the old like creepy
everybody else
record
ran
producers?
Yeah, I
Listen
don't
to
know.
what I'm
That's
saying, bro.
I don't know about
That's
that,
why you
bruh.
say,
I
yeah,
don't
you
know
don't
about
know,
that, bruh.
right?
don't
You
know.
don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's
And she
watching
was
the show,
and
man.
Sierra
Beautiful
was
Sunday.
beautiful.
I know
Sierra,
she is. She still is.
What do you consider her?
Bro, she's
What
a
do you
fucking
rank
10,
her?
man. Next to Halle Berry and everything. Beyonce and everything. She's 10.
What about Fantasia? Where do you
I
put
don't
her
know
at?
who that is, man. You gotta
You know who
understand, I'm
Fantasia
Haitian,
is?
man. I'm not hooked up to Fantasia?
Fantasia.
How do you spell her name? Fantasia. Why?
I think. I could be spelling it wrong.
S-I-A? Fantasia?
It's Fantasia.
I don't know, Fantasia?
Or is it PH?
I don't know, man. She's a rapper?
She's a singer.
Oh, singer.
Thick, juicy too.
She's an older woman?
Nah, she probably about our age.
Oh, I think I see what you Fantasia. That's her?
Put it up on the screen. Let me see. Yes.
You want me to rate her?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's not my cup of tea, man.
Oh, so Remy is prettier than her to you?
Yeah, I think Remy is. She's
oh my God.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Me and you, we got different tastes in women, bro. You know what I'm saying? You think this woman is like prettier than
No, not that. She like a drag queen on that one. Nah. Not that picture. Nah. She look like a drag queen. Nah,
I mean, but that's her though.
Not that one.
That's her.
No, I understand. Nah, some of the pictures don't do you right.
I don't know. I give her that. I'm not saying she's ugly because she's technically like that's her right here. She's technically, but she got like short hair. Not most women cannot like short hair. She does. She's not. She
always
ugly,
had short hair though.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. I don't think she's all that. I think Remy is more beautiful than her. Like 100.
What up? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm getting tired now. We're gonna end the stream off that.
Yeah. You were gonna bring somebody, like, but you trying to see? You trying to see what type of women that I like, man? That's what you're trying to see. I like all type of women, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, me too.
Yeah,
Remy, I don't. It, bro. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest with you. I just don't fuck with white women like that, just because. But Hispanic women, like blacks, you know what I'm saying? Asian women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
one, like I said, one
women,
of the most beautiful women still to this day is Ethiopian to me.
But you need to travel. But you need to go to, man. Fuck going to France, man. I know you went to France like a couple, like last year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you need to go to Ethiopia and get your queen, man. Ethiopian queen.
Yeah, I do need a visit.
That's what you need to do, man. Bro, that's why you don't understand. Those countries are safe. They're safer than the United States if you go over there. But I'm gonna tell you the thing about like those Ethiopia mostly. These people usually don't marry outside of the culture, the tribes. They don't. Even when they were, I went to high school with a lot of like these people. There was a girl, but that girl was so beautiful, man, with curly hair. I'm telling you, she was smoking hot. I went to high school with her. I tried everything that I can, man. She wouldn't like budge because she said she got a man, her like her culture, this, her culture, that. And then from other Ethiopian that I talked to, they say that this is the culture. They married, they have relationship in their own culture. You have to be a top level nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? For them to give you a chance. I'm telling you. Now, by you leaving United States, go over there, you might have a chance because they probably think, you know what? It's not gonna bring me to Donald Trump country. You know what I'm saying? The United States of America, you might have a chance, but they're pretty, man. Like, I'll give you that. Ethiopian women, I think, is one of the most beautiful women on earth, with the brown skin, light skin, with the curly hair, and then they're thick too. I'll give you that, man.
Yes.
So the well built. Yeah, they're well built. I'll give you that. I'm not even, not me, no, not you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you. This is all yours, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is all yours. Maybe I should look for Ethiopian for you, man.
Please.
Oh, you know there's like Ethiopian like restaurant. Maybe I should take you one day, man. You know what I'm saying? When we hit 1,000, bro, I'll take you to some Ethiopian joint. There's like Ethiopian bars and shit in Arlington that I know. I take you. Yeah. So maybe you meet your queen over there, bro. Definitely, bro. But shout out to everybody that's watching the show, man. That was watching. This is almost 3 hours. We had fun. You had fun?
No question. Absolutely, man.
Definitely, man.
Absolutely.
We'll be seeing you back, man, on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Shout out to everybody. Peace out. Peace.
Hey, take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Will you shut up, man? Listen, who?